Tonight's game is brought to you by
Norder Supply, Great Western Tire, State Farm Agent Mike Colleges, Scott Community Foundation, Platinum H Insurance, Scott City Eye Center, Richards Financial Services, A-Plus Aviation, Pioneer Communications, Scott Rec Commission, Scott County Lumber, Miller Furrow Heating and Cooling, Scott City Yates Hardware, United Wireless, Lewis Automotive, Scott City Booster Club, Farm Bureau Agent Hugh and Berta Benz, American Ag Credit, Fairleigh Feed Yard, First National Bank, Pro Adjuster, Scott County Hospital, Scott Pro, Security State Bank, Land Legacy Real Estate, Scott Co-op, Western Kansas Insurance, Wheatland Electric, Western State Bank, Turner Sheet Metal, Weathers Land and Livestock, and Midwest Mixer.
Welcome to the Scott Co-op pregame show. When it comes to success, it's all about teamwork. Whether it's the Scott City Beavers or your farming operation, it's teamwork that counts. You can count on the entire Scott Co-op team to make your operation successful. Here's Adam Kadavy.
And a good evening. Welcome to Valentine's Day special of high school basketball here tonight on KSK, also WesternKansasNews.com on the Beaver Broadcasting Network as well. I'm Adam Kadavy. Stephanie Sanchez is your studio engineer back at the Mix 94.5 studio as well. We're in for a big GWAC doubleheader and a big back-to-back night for Scott City basketball. The girls' side, Scott City's taking on the number 2 ranked team in Class 3A, the Hugoton Lady Eagles, coming in with a record of 13-2 on the year. They are the lone unbeaten team in the GWAC at 3-0. And on Friday night, they stepped out of league play to go to Syracuse, and they took care of business there with a win of, excuse me here, I did have that anyways. They won that game on Friday night. The other side, you have the Scott City Lady Beavers here coming in with a record of 8-9 on the year, 1-2 in the league, after they picked up a big victory, or a tough loss, that is, on Friday night, 44-31 to the Holcomb Lady Longhorns in a game where they led just briefly but had a tough night shooting overall in that 44-31 setback. The boys' game, it should be an interesting one, and you know that the one side is going to want revenge. That's the Hugoton boys. They have not lost since Scott City beat them on the 7th of January. 60-59, they've rattled off 9 straight wins. They're 12-3 on the year, 3-0 in the league after a 71-32 thrashing on Friday night of the Syracuse Bulldogs on the road. And Scott City coming in with a record of 8-9 on the year. They're 2-1 in the GWAC after a 58-42 loss to the Holcomb Longhorns on Friday night at home in a tough game where they just couldn't get going in that first half. We should have a fun doubleheader tonight of Monday Night Basketball. When we come back in 3 minutes, we'll have the comments from head coach of the Scott City Lady Beavers and Amy Felker. Once again, back in 3 minutes, this is Scott City Beaver Basketball.
Western State Bank proudly supports Scott Community High School students and athletes as they prepare for another great year of achievements. Just as our students prepare for another successful year, we encourage you to be prepared for whatever life may bring you. Stop in and talk with the knowledgeable staff at Western State Bank, whether it be a new home loan, financing for your business, or any one of our checking and savings account options. We're here to help you. Make sure to check out all of our internet banking options provided at WSBKS.com. Western State Bank, member FDIC. And as always, go Beavers.
It takes more than just the seed to raise a good crop.
It takes the effort of a great team.
It takes the same teamwork and dedication to be successful on the football field.
Two receiver set, it'll be an option play, be handoff to the fullback, Golden. He finds nothing.
Vogelmore Family Farms is proud to be part of Scott Community, where together we raise our most important crop of all, our kids.
White's Food Liner is located at 1314 South Main Street in Scott City, Kansas. They are open daily from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Home delivery is available Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. just by calling 620-872-5854. They are a full-service grocery store offering a wide selection of varieties at affordable prices. Sign up today for their mobile app. Look for it in the App Play Store under White's Food Liner. Don't forget to visit today.
Scott County Hospital is a highly trained team of motivated and compassionate professionals serving the needs of their community. Dr. Matthew Burns is a general surgeon whose specialty is caring for all patients with elective and emergency surgeries. Why travel for hours when you can be seen right here in Western Kansas? Dr. Burns is specially trained in colonoscopy, gallbladder, and laparoscopic surgeries, hernia repair, wound care, and much more. Scott County Hospital. We put our heart in healthcare.
For more than 65 years, Tetro has been the region's leader in intelligent, efficient, and budget-friendly plumbing and HVAC. Through pre-construction, intelligent construction services, commercial and industrial service, residential plumbing and HVAC service, the company's values of RED, of respect, excellence, and determination can be seen through everything we do. Tetro commits to provide reliable services through team enrichment, training, and technology to be the contractor of choice.
Defensively, we did pretty good things. We just got to stop fouling and give them easy free throws. And on the other side of it, offensively, we got the shots we wanted. In a normal game, we would make those shots, and for some reason, they just weren't going in for us on Friday.
And I know it was kind of one of those where it was the first quarter and fourth quarter where it was very similar, but those middle two quarters, you guys were definitely the better team overall.
When we click, these girls know how to execute. They know where to get their points. They know how to come away with some big plays, but it's just a matter of, you can't spot good teams so much in the first quarter. We have to come ready to play, and then we've got to make sure we finish strong in the fourth.
Of course, it was kind of a balanced production there across the board there, but I just felt like that your shots weren't dropping there. But did you like the shot selection that you guys had?
We made some nice cuts and passes to the basket, and we're getting the shots we wanted. I mean, even on the perimeter, we were moving the ball, and we made 4 or 5 passes before we shot. So, we were taking good shots. I am pleased with the shots that we did take. Like you said, they just didn't drop for us.
Once again, it is Coach Amy Felker here pregame tonight. Scott City takes on Hugoton. The Lady Eagles have been really on a roll here as of late there. They did have one overtime scare last Tuesday night at Cimarron and won that game in overtime, but it's the third time you guys played them, and I know it's been probably on the minds a little bit about how you guys played against them in the Sterling Invitational in that third-place game.
That third place against Sterling, we just were not focused and prepared for that. Just things were not happening, and we just didn't fight through and battle that game. So tonight we're going to battle, and we're going to compete, and we're just going to play every play. And our goal is to be in the game in the last 2 minutes to see what we can make happen.
It's a tough back-to-back night stretch for you guys, being on the road and playing against some pretty good teams here. What do you guys maybe do to try to change things up a little bit, play some more players, just to be able to keep some legs fresh?
We're just going to see what what's happening tonight. If it's good, if we're playing good, then we're going all out and we're going to go to compete and win this game. If we can get some more players in, we will. But we're just going to go in, and our goal is, number one, is to win, and we'll just deal with Colby later.
All right, once again, it is Coach Amy Felker here pregame. Scott City tonight taking on Hugoton here. And, Coach, thank you for the time, and good luck to you guys.
Thanks, Adam.
That was Scott City Lady Beaver coach Amy Felker. Your pregame interview brought to you by Farm Bureau Financial Services with Hugoton Benz and Scott City and Leota. More to come in your pregame show. We'll have a breakdown of the matchup. Also bring you starters, keys of the game, and the tip after this timeout. This is Scott City Beaver basketball.
Looking for the latest in home decor and more? Well, head to your shopping.
2 minutes, please. 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
A big.
Women at every stage of life want a healthcare experience uniquely theirs, where excellence meets elegance and healthcare is personalized just for you. Scott County Hospital and Scott City Clinic's skilled physicians and nurses will help your family prepare for the birth of your baby. The private, comfortable, secure rooms for labor, delivery, and postpartum care include jacuzzi tubs for pain management during labor. Call Scott City Clinic to set an appointment today. We put our heart in healthcare.
The dedicated team at Norder Supply is passionate about assisting our customers in achieving maximum net return per acre. That is how we define our success. Through unparalleled agronomic advice and best-in-class customer service, you can depend on us to do what is best for your operation. Ask them today about their spot-on service and how it can fill your needs. Norder Supply. Plain talk, exceptional results.
Tuesday matchup, but snow had made an impact on things there, and so that's why, of course, is postponed from the 25th of January to tonight, and so these two teams will battle on Monday night. Both teams have some pretty stiff competition coming up in 24 hours as well. Both will be on the road. Scott City, of course, will be up in Colby tomorrow night. Then they get the rest of the week off, while the Hugoton Lady Eagles and Hugoton Boys, that is, they'll be headed to nearby Liberal tomorrow night, and then they go to Holcomb on Friday. And they actually have 5 more games left in their regular season. That's all coming up here in the next 2 weeks. But this is a solid team that's gotten better, and they had one scare during their win streak here of 6 straight. That was last Tuesday night at Cimarron. Cimarron led for most of that night there, but Hugoton, that is, came back and won in overtime 54-49 at Cimarron last Tuesday night, and they won at Syracuse 56-27. Hugoton 13-2, 3-0 right now in the driver's seat of the GWAC here, and looking to be repeat champions here. But this year they are led by Mike and Hamlin, the 5'9 junior, the Wyoming commit, averaging 18.4 points and 6.3 rebounds. Gianna Voss, she has really come on shooting-wise over this second half of the season, really since the Sterling tournament on, and she averages 13 points. Samaya Adigan at around 11.3 points. They're all 3 juniors, and a team that averages around 56 points a ball game. So they were right at their season average on Friday night at Syracuse at an old High Plains League friend that they've faced there up in Syracuse. Scott City really had a tough night shooting on Friday night, and it just, for whatever reason, wouldn't fall in the basket for the Scott City Beaver girls and their loss there. We'll get your starting lineups here real quickly, presented by Security State Bank in Scott City and Leota. Free bill pay and online banking, safe, secure, and easy to use. Member FDIC. Starters tonight here for Scott City. It'll be Ella Rumford, the 6'1" senior, averaging 3.9 points and 6.3 rebounds a game. Also, Brooke Strine, the 6-foot junior, 10.5 points and 8.3 rebounds a contest. Also getting the start tonight here is going to be Amber Lotta, the 5'5" senior, 11 points, 2.2 assists. Erica Felker, the 5'5" sophomore, who averages at around 11.2 points and 4 rebounds a game. And rounding out the starting five is going to be Allie Patton, the 5'9" senior, 5.5 points and 3.4 rebounds. For Hugoton, coached by Emmanuel Adigan in his 5th season. Julian Salazar, the 5'6" junior, at 2.7 points and also 1.4 rebounds per ball game. Also tonight getting the start is Gianna Voss, a 5'9" junior, 13.6 points and 3.8 rebounds a game. In the starting lineup as well is Samaya Adigan, the 5'9" junior, who averages 11.3 points and 10 rebounds. Breckenhard, the 6-foot senior, 5.2 points and 4.5 rebounds. And rounding out the five tonight for Hugoton will be Micah Hamlin, the 5'9" junior, who averages at around 18.4 points and 6.3 rebounds. Those are your starters here tonight, presented by Security State Bank. Keys to the game presented by State Farm agent Michael Trout. Where you go the proven winner when it comes to insurance. They score big with their policy holders. Keys tonight here for Scott City. I think the first big key is handling Hugoton's pressure. Second key is just play with confidence. They really struggled with that at times in the last meeting against Hugoton. And now third key for Scott City, I think, is going to be rebounding. That's going to be key against a very good Hugoton team. They have the size, and another key is getting it inside. Scott City tonight is wearing the road navy blue uniforms with the lighter numbers and letters, the lighter blue numbers and letters of the white trim. Hugoton in their home white uniforms with the red numbers and letters and the blue trim. It'll be Brooke Strine and also Breckenhard, a tip in the center. And tip is bounced around and is picked up by Julian Salazar, and we're underway here in Hugoton. Round three between these two, Scott City and Hugoton. The Lady Eagles won both meetings this year, 51-38 in Scott City, and then in the Sterling Invitational, 58-29. Backside pass thrown away underneath. Turnover number one on Hugoton. Scott City's first trip down the floor. It's Ella Rumford, right baseline. Tried to get it to Patton, but Salazar trailing from behind pokes it away, and both teams with an early error. Left corner to Gianna Voss, drives into the paint, now up top to Salazar. We've played 35 seconds, no score up top to Voss. Scott City opens up a 3-2 zone defense. With it now, Salazar, she dribbles to the top. Left side, Voss, pump fakes on the three, back up top to Salazar. Now, Scott City kind of, well, they do stay in that 3-2. Now it's facing up. Samaya Adigan up top, now to Salazar, back to Voss, back to Salazar. They played it over on the left side the whole time, it feels like. Now they go right side to Hamlin, back to Salazar. 1 minute in, still no score. Both teams with a turnover piece. Both teams have not attempted a basket. Hamlin's looking to change that. She'll drive underneath the right baseline. Tight ropes it, leaves the runner short, layup that is. And the backside board to Allie Patton for Scott City. And transition ball deflected but picked up by Patton. And then Felker off the deflection of three. Bounces off. Rebound to Mike and Hamlin. Hamlin had 25 and 13 last meeting. Then transition. Here's Adigan going up strong. Lays it up and one. 2-0 Hugoton with 6:33 to go first quarter. That's a tough foul on Scott City just because Ella Rumford was clear underneath the basket. You almost at times would like to see maybe that half arc like you see in college. Samaya Adigan, who has the opening points, averages 11 points, misses too strong on the free throw, and the rebound to Erica Felker. So Scott City down two early on, a little over 90 seconds in, and they'll airmail a pass out of bounds, and that'll be Scott City's second turnover in 3 possessions. Still at 2-0 here for Hugoton. 6:20 here to work first period. Hugoton working from right to left. We're kind of in the upper corner here on the visitor side. believe that's the northeast corner of this gym. Up top, Adigan left baseline. Here's Hamlin, takes it strong to the rack. Layup too strong. A backside rebound. Har gets it stripped out of her hands and picked up by Amber Lotta. And now she dribbles behind the back, almost stepped out of bounds. Second turnover on Hugoton. Into Allie Patton. She'll drive in, kind of bowl her way through. She's going to be called for the walkout. Scott City's third turnover in 4 possessions. Had the right idea, but just took one too many steps there as we're a little over 2 minutes in. We're still at 2-0 for Hugoton. And it's their basketball as Hamlin will walk it across. Both teams have some big games tomorrow night. Probably more so for Scott City. The Colby game, that's big for sub-state standings and also league standings. Shot blocked by Amber Lotta, an attempt by Har, and Lotta grabs the rebound. Lady Beavers down 2-0. Lotta gets it poked away but retrieves it. Now needs help. Will throw it out high to Patton. Left side to run for ball fake. And now back up top. It'll be tracked down near the half-court stripe and tight roping it. There is Erica Felker. Uses up her dribble. Finds Lotta at high. Clears out. And now Destrine at the foul line underneath. Trying to get it to Ella Rumford on a cut. Passes a little bit too late. Turnover number 4 already in 5 possessions for Scott City. Voss quickly turns down the 3 up top to Mike and Hamlin. She'll go around the perimeter left with the pass to Jillian Salazar. 5 minutes to go first quarter, still at 2-0. Now through the hands of Hart. Still loose out high, and nobody really had a big assertion of the ball. Now Hamlin left wide open left side. Everybody chased the ball. Short on the 3. Brooke Strine grabs the board for Scott City. Strine was scoreless in the last meeting between the two programs. Hamlin is over 3 in the pass thrown away. Turnover is the 5th on Scott City. Hugoton in transition. 4:44 splitting the defenders. Going up and getting fouled is Gianna Voss, and she'll have 2 free throws. Already the second foul on Scott City. Says Vern Kisner. The foul charged to Amber Lotta. 2 free throws for Gianna Voss, who averages 13.6 points and nearly 4 rebounds. Also just under 6 steals. Knocks down the free throw. Hugoton really struggled to line in the 21st of January. They're now 1 of 2 from the floor. 4:42 to go first quarter. It's now 3-0. Second free throw also perfect. And Voss with 2 and adding with 2. And Hugoton with a 4-0 lead. 4:42 to go first quarter. Scott City has 5 turnovers in their first 6 possessions, that is. Up top, it's Felker. Drives the foul line. Her rainbow shot is short. And Hugoton, well, just reel it in with Mike and Hamlin. Has her second board already. Scott City 0-2 from the field. 3.5 minutes in, down 4-0. They really struggled shooting on Friday night in the first quarter against Holcomb. Just 1 of 11. They only scored 3 points in the first quarter and 3 points in the fourth quarter. They were pretty good in the second and third quarters. Salazar drives left baseline. Cut off, flips back out high to Adigan. Adigan will drive in strong in the right corner to Voss, and that's going to be a charge. Taken underneath by Allie Patton. Adigan's first foul. That's Hugoton's first. And first sub of the night for Scott City is Mallory Cup. Also in there recently was Jalen Kelly for Hugoton, the 5'10 senior. She did not play in the second meeting, did in the first time around. Hugoton's going to apply full court pressure as Couple inbounded into Erica Felker. We're at the midway point of the first quarter. Scott City 0 for 2 from the field with 5 turnovers, down 4-0. Up top to Cup, holds it in that 2-3 zone of Hugoton, right side to Felker. Felker cutting his stride. Now right baseline to Rumford. Looking to find somebody, finds Felker. Tight defense by Hugoton out around the perimeter. Felker needs help, finds Amber Lotta, who just saves it in out of stride. Up top to Cup. Trying to get it back into Strine through traffic. Tried to go up, can't. She pivots. Now she'll put one dribble down, put it up, and it crawls in. It hung on the rim there for a little while, and Strine puts Scott City on the board 4-2. They're 8:26 to go first quarter. Scott City finally on the board a little over 4.5 minutes into the game, but only down 2. Kelly up top to Mike and Hamlin. Flips it to Salazar. She cuts right out high. Now to Adigan, looking to drive in, splits the defenders. She is fouled going up. She'll get 2 free throws. And Scott City already with 3 team fouls in the first quarter, the first on Erica Felker. Both teams will really only go about 6 or 7 deep. Free throw for Adigan is good. She has got 3 of Hugoton's 5 points. 3:11 to go first quarter as they bring back in Brecken Har. And also in there's Abigail Slocum, a 5'4 sophomore. Out is Jalen Kelly and Julian Salazar. Their main 3, Voss, Adigan, and Hamlin, will play probably all 32 minutes. Second free throw is also good for Adigan, and She has 4 of Hugoton's 6s. Hugoton is 4 of 5 from the line already. They have only 1 foul. Scott City has 3 team fouls as we approach 3 minutes to go first quarter. 6-2 your score. Strine with the lone points for Scott City. Lotta up top. Now right side to Allie Patton. She'll just turn and try a 3. She'll be too strong. Rebound out high. Tipped around to Amber Lotta get it. Now she'll penetrate. Her floater in the paint is line drive home. Her first 2, 6-4 now with 2:44 to go first quarter. And Scott City with a nice answer back that time. And Lotta with the first basket of the night. Scott City back to the 2. Hard in the left corner up top to Hamlin. Hamlin's, though, a 3 from the floor here so far. Now goes to Adigan. Quickly guarded. Now back out high to Hamlin. Gets a screen. Drives left baseline. Pulls up. Guarded by Cup up top to Slocum. 2:20 to go first quarter at 6-4 for Hugoton. Voss with it. Will dribble it back out high. Now bounce pass right side to Abigail Slocum. Now to Har. Back to Slocum. In the paint to Adigan. Up to Voss straight up now. She'll drive in strong. Her runner blocked by Strine in the hands of Erica Felker. In transition, Lotta loses the handle of it. Had a great idea. Just cannot get a clean reception on the pass to her. And Scott City commits turnover number 6. And now they won't let... Don't know what the reasoning behind that. They wouldn't let Rumford back in the game. I guess she kind of ran out there, and then they stopped her. And even though the officials blew their horn, they say, nope, you can't check in yet. Interesting. 1:50 to go first quarter at 6-4. Up top to Hamlin out high, looking for a screen, but quickly guarded by Felker. Scott City staying in that 3-2 zone, back up top to Hamlin, looking for the backdoor cut to Voss, but Scott City had it defended well. Now Hamlin puts on the floor, loses it, stripped and stolen away. 4th Hugoton turnover. Scott City's been playing some pretty good defense in this first quarter, but they have committed 6 turnovers of their own, down just 2 here. The 90 seconds go, deflected pass picked up by Cup, and now she's double teamed, somehow splits the double team. Allie Patton right side jumper, and somehow clear the top of the backboard, and rebound backside goes to Michael Hamlin, who already collects her 3rd board of the quarter. Hugoton's ball 6-4, minute 14. Hamlin will drive and pull up over Strine and buries it. The Rainbow shot her first 2, 8-4, 69 seconds to go first quarter. Scott City's had a couple of chances to tie the game up, but have either turned it over or fell short. And speaking of turnovers, there's one right there. A bullet pass trying to get it into Patton, and it's out of bounds. 7th Scott City turnovers. Rumford checks in for the Lady Beavers. Returns the lineup, replacing Erica Felker. 8-4 Hugoton lead with the ball. 61 first quarter seconds remain. Scott City will pick up Hugoton in the half-court set on defense, as Mike and Hamlin will bring it across here with 54 seconds to go opening quarter. 4-point Hugoton leading the ball. They get a screen in the corner to Hamlin, but it's quickly defended up top to Voss. She'll drive in, bounce pass, deflected. Good defense by Allie Patton, gets the steal. Hugoton has got 5 turnovers in the first quarter, but kind of like the other night against Holcomb, Scott City hasn't really cashed in on a lot of them. Here's Strine, right elbow jumper off the heel, rebound to Mike and Hamlin. 28 seconds to go first quarter. That's a good look for Strine, but just off the heel, and Hugoton with the ball up 4. 8-4 Hamlin, and Hugoton will go for the final shot of the period. Up top to Samaya Adigan, now goes right side to Voss, out high to Hamlin. 13 seconds now to Adigan, looking to drive in now to Voss. Underneath, good position for Hard, goes up, she'll get it and one. That time, Cup tried to stuff her, but hacked her, and that'll be her first, team's 4th, and it's 10-4 Hugoton with 8.1 to go first quarter. Hugoton with only 1 foul here in the period, and Hard to the line, she has 2. The 4th different Lady Eagle to score here in this first quarter, and she rattles home the free throw. 5-0 run for the Eagles. They're up 11-4. Final 5 seconds of the first quarter. Scott City still in the backcourt with 3. Here's Lotta with 2. 1. Here's a half-court heave. It's got a chance, and it's just wide right. And that's the end of your first quarter. Hugoton with a little separation in the final minutes. They lead 11-4 after 1. Back in a minute for the second quarter. This is Beaver basketball.
Circle C Farms is family owned and operated. They offer a complete line of top quality farming services. Circle C Farms is now offering grid sampling and precision fertilizer applications. They have the right equipment for your job, and as always, they bring you tomorrow's technology to today's farming. So stop on by and visit with Steve and Ted about your needs, or just give them a call at 620-872-3299. Circle C Farms is a proud sponsor of the Beaver Broadcasting Network.
ProHealth Chiropractic Wellness Centers of Southwest Kansas focuses on overall health for the entire body. Dr. James Jaeger strives for the best possible health for his patients the natural way. Whether you're looking for back...
Hugoton after 1 quarter of play, back here inside Hugoton High School. Adam Kadavy with you here. Back-to-back nights of Eagles opponents for Scott City. Colby Eagles tomorrow night up at the Colby Event Center, the brand new facility there in Colby. Second quarter, Scott City ball. Off 25% shooting alley. Patton strong drive to the basket for her first two. 11-6, just seconds into the second quarter. And great design out of the first quarter by Coach Amy Felker there. And Scott City back to within 5. Patton has kind of turned into a strong driver to the basket here as of late. Up top it goes to Mike and Hamlin. There was 7:35 to go first half. She did that in really succession against Lakin last week, then almost stolen up top. And then she did have one basket against Holcomb Friday night. She had foul trouble all night, but she had the one strong drive to the basket where she got her only points. Hugoton with their first possession being patient with the ball, and that goes to Adigan. Gets around a couple of players, right corner to Hamlin. She'll drive in, bowls her way through. Left side, Voss spots up for three, bounces off. Rebound tipped around in the hands of Amber Lotta, her third rebound. Hugoton 0 of 2 on threes here in this first half, and Scott City in transition. Lotta leaves it short, got her own rebound. Boy, a lot of contact underneath there on Slocum, but no foul call. They'll say last touch by Hugoton to be Scott City ball. Salazar in, replacing Slocum here in the first minute of this second quarter. Lady Beavers down 5 of the ball, 11-6. Into stride, she'll catch mid-post left high off the glass. No, rebound tipped into the hands of Samaya Adigan. Both teams around 6 rebounds here in this first quarter. Adigan straightaway triple off to left, rebound Strine, and then kind of Felker takes it from her there. Felker pushing across. She'll drive in, lays it up, and she'll get to the line to shoot two. Scott City needs more assertiveness of that against Hugoton here. Julian Salazar, her first, team second. They were 5 of 7 on Friday night, if that says anything. They did not get to the line much, and just 2 of 5 in the last minute against Hugoton. Felker's free throw short. She is 73% on the year coming in. Scott City was 71% as a team. But Hugoton already 5 of 6 at the line. That's the difference in this ball game here with 6:40 to go second quarter. Felker hits the second with their first point of the night. She had a career high 20 against Hugoton in the first meeting. Or in the second meeting, excuse me, back in 20 of Scott City's 29 points back on the 21st of January. In position, Har had it, been then deflected. Shot blocked by Strine on Adigan, and Strine collects her third board of the half. Good play in her second block. 6:20 to go second quarter. Good defense by Strine, just keeping it straight up. Now Patton will take it strong, and she'll lay it up and split the defender. She has 4, and Scott City with a 5-0 run to within 2. 6:10 to go first half at 11-9. So Lady Beavers with a strong 5-0 run to begin this quarter. Hamlin drives left baseline, pulls up, jumper mid-range. Too strong, rebound Felker, and she's on the run, but quickly guarded by Hamlin, then almost stolen by Voss. Felker into the front court, lobs it to Patton. She'll drive in, she's tripped. She hits the deck there. The foul will be on Brecken Har, her first, team's third. And Scott City with a chance to tie here. They're down by 2, 5:52 to go first half. 3 fouls on Hugoton, 4 on Scott City. Felker inbound, it does so to the left corner to Ella Rumford. Now at high to Patton. Patton will go right side to Amber Lotto. She'll try a deep 3 for the lead. It's too strong. Long rebound out to Adigan, who's on the run for Hugoton. She'll go around, or try to drive around. Lotto goes up and is fouled. Lotto will get her second foul, the team's 5th. So Scott City, another opportunity to take the lead, just could not. And Adigan is 2 or 3 at the line with team leading 4 points there. And now some foul trouble with the Scott City guards here at 5:40 to go first half. Adigan had an opportunity of 3-point play earlier in the half, the opening points of the night. She's too strong on that first free throw. Hugoton's already had 2 3-point play opportunities in this first half. They're 1 of 2 of those, now 5 of 7 from the line. And the second free throw good for Adigan. She now has 5, and it's 12-9, 5:40 to go first half. As the Lady Beavers with the ball, Cup back into the lineup. Now it's Patton out high, holds it, waits, gives it to Erica Felker, left wing to Mallory Cup, into Strine. Pivots, now we'll put it on the floor once, left corner to Ella Rumford. Rumford now entry feed in to Strine, catches, bank shot left side, too strong, wide left, and the rebound to Mike and Hamlin. Already her 5th rebound of the half, and she'll get stripped and stolen away by Felker. 6th Hugoton turnover. Felker weaves her way through, pulls up, left side, Patton, bank shot, yes. Patton, 3 of 3 in this quarter, assists Felker, and it's a 1-point game as we approach 5 minutes to go first half at 12-11. Lady Beavers on a 7-1 run over the first 3 minutes of the second quarter to within 1. Voss will drive in left side to Jillian Salazar. Scott City staying to that 3-2 zone here. It's worked for the most part here in this first half. Now left side to Voss, looking to feed it in. Now it's Breckenhard, no. From the left elbow, and Scott City with a chance for the first lead of the night as Rumford grabs her second board. Patton left side with 4:34 to go first half, looking for a cutter, finds Ella Rumford. Rumford falling almost, now up top to Erica Felker, dribbles inside the foul line, jumper short, tipped out to Strine at the foul line, goes left now to Felker. Scott City will get another crack at it. Right side to Cup, in the corner to Ella Rumford here with 4:18 to go, looking to clear out here. Now one dribble, needs help, finds Cup in the corner trying to dribble out of it. Now gets it stripped out of her hands, needs help, and finds Ella Rumford to avoid the 5 count. Now to Patton, left side, Felker, a 3 for the lead. It's got a chance, and it's off the iron. And the rebound to Breckenhard. Boy, Scott City has had their chances tonight to take their first lead, but they come up empty-handed in a tough foul in the backcourt on Scott City on Allie Patton, her team 6. Timeout on the floor. It's a 30-second timeout. We're right at the midway point, or just past it at 3:59 to go second quarter. Hugoton with the 1-point lead at 12-11. As basketball tonight brought to you by American Implement, also B&H Paving, Bartlett Grain, Beavertown FFL Beef Belt, so Burning Farms, Brookover Cattle Company, Shells, Flowers, and more, Decal Bear, Farm Bureau Financial Services, Hugh and Berta Benz, Fairleigh Companies, First National Bank, Farm Bureau Financial Services, Neil Baker, Fro Heating and Cooling, Fro Ag Service, Fro Electric, and Great Western Tire. Scott City has played some pretty good defense here tonight, and Hugoton has driven in, has had their chances in the paint, but they have not hit a field goal here in this first quarter. In fact, it's been a little over 5 minutes since Hugoton has hit their last field goal. In 5 minutes and 10 seconds, they had the field goal with 1:09 to go first quarter. That made it 8-4 at the time, but they have the ball up 1. Just 3 fouls on the Eagles this half, 6 on Scott City. Up top, Voss goes right side to Mike and Hamlin. Back up top to Voss, left side goes to Jillian Salazar, and then holds it to Jalen Kelly, who's back in the game. Into Adigan. Samaya with it, dribbles around, now picks it up. Top it goes to Salazar, almost stolen by Cup. 3:35 to go first half. Tight defense, almost a foul there by Cup. She has to be careful. She doesn't want to pick up a second. And then, they're going to call a hack on Patton, and that'll be her second, the team's 7th. That was a tough break because it looked like a wide pass, but Patton commits foul number 2. Just 3 fouls on Hugoton. And a 1-1 for Samaya Adigan, who is 3 of 5 at the line. She does have the team high 5 points. She has their only point of this period. It's a 1-point game. The free throw is good, and she'll get the bonus, making it 13-11 with 3:30 to go first half. Scott City just cannot get over the hump and get into the lead for the first time here. They've been close several times here. Second free throw, Adigan will drain them both, and she has 7. 5 of her points at the line, and Hugoton with a 3-point lead as they are now 7 of 10, and a pushing foul on Gianna Voss, and she's frustrated, thought that was a push-off on Felker. Voss is no, they're going to get that on Salazar instead, excuse me. That's not on Voss. Salazar's second, team's 4th, with 3:26 to go second quarter. Inbound into Felker, right corner to Ella Rumford, holds it. Now into stride, catches it right block, faces up Adigan. Will go up for the bank shot. Oh, man, that went halfway in, and a crawl down, and the rebound to Hamlin. Tough break for Lady Beavers as Voss weaves her way through, got away with a walk maybe. Hamlin gets the rebound, follow, no. Rebound loose, and they're going to say Hamlin was stepping out of bounds after the rebound, and it'll be out of bounds to Scott City. 14-11 with 3:07 to go first half. It's a 7-3 run for Scott City in this quarter as Hugoton applies some full court pressure. Ford into the first time, 5'8" senior. She had a half-court shot at the end of the first quarter in the JV game earlier today, and Scott City gets it poked away. Their 8th turnover of the night. 2:58 to go. Ball deflected and picked up by Salazar in the left corner. She'll throw it up top to Voss. Turns down the 3, bounce pass. Hamlin will try the right corner 3, and that's good. You knew it was going down when it left her hand, and the Hugoton doubles their lead up with 2:45 to go first half at 17-11. We got a foul off the inbound, correction, that's going to be on Samaya Adigan, her first, the 15th foul off the inbounds. Scott City down 6 all of a sudden. The first field goal for Hugoton this quarter. And with 2:40 now to go second quarter. Right, left side, that is to Ella Rumford. Goes left corner, now baseline, driving in. It's Cup. She has stuff going up, and then it'll be ripped away by Hugoton. They'll grab the rebound. Good effort by Cup trying to draw contact up top. Now Salazar left baseline. It's Jalen Kelly from 16. No, rebound tipped in the hands of Tori Ford. Scott City down 6 with the ball. They have not had a lead here in this first half. They've had a couple of chances as we approach 2 minutes to go. And now the pass is a turnover stolen by Hamlin, and she drives in strong, leaves it short. Good defense by Felker, who went straight up there, and then we're going to get a tie-up. It'll be Hugoton ball on the possession arrow here with 2:01 to go first half. Those type of, I wouldn't say bullet passes. You can't do those type of passes around Hugoton. They're quick to the ball on defense, especially with Hamlin and Voss out high. 2:01 to go first half. They'll throw it up top to Samaya Adigan. She'll catch it. Couple of dribbles, drives right side. Bounce pass to Kelly. Stuffed by Rumford as Kelly went up, and Rumford grabs her 3rd board of the half. Scott City down 6 with 1:50 to go here in the second quarter, playing with some foul trouble. Now I'll skip it left side to Ford, who catches it. Throws it back right side to Cup. Into cutting Ella Rumford, catches it right baseline. Now we'll bounce pass it out high into Strine, right elbow extended. Now Felker, she'll try a 3. She can get one down. Yes, finally. Her 30th triple pulls Scott City back to within 3 with 90 seconds to go first half at 17-14. So Scott City with a 10-6 run in the second quarter so far as we're down to 1:20 to go second period. Ball deflected by Cup, and she gets the steal. Tight ropes the sideline. She'll drive in strong, layup, 2 strong, rebound. Rumford goes up and scores it. Rumford's first 2, and it's a 1-point game. Good play by Cup on the steal, and it's 17-16 as we're down to the final minute of this first half. Lady Beavers with 5 in a row to get to within 1. Hamlin into Samaya Adigan, drives in. Voss, wide open right wing 3 is on target, and that hits nothing but net. Her first 3 of the night. She has 5, 20-16 with 49 seconds to go first half. Rumford holds it out high, skips it over. Oh, miscommunication, and Scott City has their 10th turnover. They've cut down the turnovers in half in this second quarter, just 3 in this period. As back in is going to be Brecken Haar for Jalen Kelly, but without Allie Patton and without Amber Lauder right now, Scott City hanging tough here with a number 2 ranked team in Class 3A on the road. 40 seconds to go first half. It's 20-16 for Hugoton. Lady Beavers are in a 3-2 zone. Out high right to Voss, lobs it backside to Hamlin behind her, and that's going to go out of bounds. Hugoton commits a big unforced error, their 8th turnover of the half with 27 seconds, and they will play some token pressure, and they get the steal, and the layup by Voss as Scott City caught napping. 22-16 with 22 seconds to go. First half of Scott City's 11th turnover. Now they apply the pressure, almost a foul, and almost a turnover by Scott City. Up top to Felker with 13 seconds. Ford will launch a 3. She'll be wide right on that rebound. Tipped. Rumford had it and then ripped away by Voss. Uncontested down the floor. Transition. Oh, a walk with 4.4. That time Julian Salazar got a little too excited there and commits Hugoton's 9th turnover of the half. Lady Beavers down 6. You hope that steal and layup does not come back to haunt him. Now here's a runner by Felker, stuffed on the 3, and that's the end of your first half. 22-16, Hugoton leads it here at the break over Scott City. Lady Beavers go on a 12-11 run in that second quarter to pull to within 6 at the break. Halftime show coming up in 3 minutes. This is Beaver basketball.
ProHealth Chiropractic Wellness Centers of Southwest Kansas focuses on overall health for the entire body. Dr. James Yeager strives for the best possible health for his patients the natural way. Whether you're looking for back pain relief through manual or computerized adjustments or through therapy, to lose a few pounds, a healthier water alternative, or an aqua massage, come see Dr. Yeager and his trusted staff in Scott City or Garden City. To set up an appointment, call the offices or visit the website at prohealthks.com for more information.
Fairley Feed Yard is dedicated to investing in our facilities and staff to provide the best experience possible for the cattle feeder and, in the end, the consumers of our product. We are always in the market to purchase corn and other commodities from local producers. Call our office at 620-872-2111 for current pricing. Our dedicated employees and their families are very important to us, and we are proud of their children that are current Beavers and individuals that will grow into those roles in the future. Fairley Feed Yard is privileged to support Scott City youth and are honored to cheer on the Beavers.
Furrow Heating and Cooling of Scott City is a proud sponsor of Beaver activities. Brent and Angie take pride in helping our activities and support our students 100%. They can also help you with any heating and cooling needs that you have. Give Furrow Heating and Cooling a call at 620-872-3508 and see if they can help you with your needs today.
If you're in the market for a new or used vehicle, check out J&R Auto Group with locations in Scott City, Oakley, and Colby. J&R Auto Group has a fully trained service and parts staff for repairs on most makes and models of vehicles in Scott City and both Oakley locations. Locally owned and operated, J&R Auto Group provide over 250 new and used vehicles in stock and ready to be delivered. Stop on in and check out J&R Auto Group LLC.com for all your vehicle needs.
At American Implement, we know that our farmers and ranchers are getting up and going to work every morning to provide food, fuel, and fiber for the world. And even though time and technology keeps us constantly changing, one thing will always remain the same. We promise that we'll continue working right beside you. We appreciate all that you do for our country and our communities. From all of us at American Implement, thank you, and may God bless the American farmer and rancher.
Scott City Eye Center has been a leading provider of optometry services and vision care products in the Scott City community since 1999. Our experienced eye doctors offer comprehensive vision examinations at our Scott City optometry office and specialize in the diagnosis and treatment of a wide array of eye diseases, conditions, and problems. We use advanced diagnostic technology and are committed to improving the quality of life of persons in the Scott City community through enhanced vision. Give yourself the gift of clear vision. Schedule an appointment with Joshua J. Gooden, OD, today.
For exceptional service in real estate, put Stephanie Shapland at Shapland Real Estate to work for you. Property homework is what we do best at Shapland Real Estate. We put forth every effort to get results that move you. Our expertise in buying and selling residential, commercial, and agriculture property is built on the tradition of trust and thoroughness that you deserve. Shapland Real Estate takes pride in our community and in cheering on our students in all that they do. Give Shapland Real Estate a call or visit our website today.
For Hugoton here at the break over the Scott City Lady Beavers. Scott City gave up the final 4 points of the half. We've had early runs back and forth here. So far, no ties, no lead changes. Lady Beavers have had their chance a couple of times to take a lead here, but have fallen short a few times here. But have given it a good effort, but have gotten in a little foul trouble in the second quarter with Amber Lotta and Allie Patton each with 2 fouls. First half scoring for Scott City. They were led in the first half. Allie Patton had 3 baskets there in that second 8 minutes for 6 points to lead Scott City. Erica Falker, with a 3. She had 4 and also a free throw. And then you had a couple of points each there for Ella Rumford, Brooke Strine, and Amber Lotta. Scott City had 11 turnovers. They had 7 of those in the first quarter. Cut that down for the most part in that second quarter. Had 7 fouls, 6 steals. They had 13 rebounds, 11 defensive, and 2 offensive. For Hugoton in the first half, they were led by Samaya Adigan, who ended up going 5 of 7 from the line in the first half. She ended up with a team high and so far game high 7 first half points. 5 for Mike and Hamlin. Also, Gianna Voss had 7 as well. She had 5 in that second quarter. 3 for Brecken Haar. And that's the scoring here in the first half for Scott City. The Lady Eagle, or for Hugoton that is, for the Lady Eagles, they had 5 fouls, 9 turnovers, 4 steals, 12 total rebounds, 10 defensive, and 2 offensive. We'll come back here in 3 minutes and come back with the rest of your first half here in your Precision Ag and Seed halftime show. Back in 3 minutes, it's Hugoton Scott City. Hugoton girls 22, Scott City 16. Back in 3 minutes. This is Beaver basketball. This is Beaver.
Deeply rooted in the heart of western Kansas, Bogomore Family Farms is an efficient, team-driven, goal-oriented farming operation dedicated to hard work, moral integrity, community involvement, and environmental sustainability. Our diverse and knowledgeable team utilizes cutting-edge technology to incorporate practices that increase the productivity and profitability of the land. The land we farm is our livelihood and our future.
I pledge to myself
on this very day
to try to be kind
in every way
to every person, big or small.
I will help them if they fall.
When I love myself and others too.
That is the best that I can do.
Go with the proven winner. I'm Michael Trout from State Farm in Scott City. When it comes to auto insurance, we score big with our policyholders. We score on competitive rates, on customer service, and on satisfaction and speedy claim handling. Let us quote your autos today and make you a part of the Trout State Farm team. Call or stop by Michael Trout State Farm and you can be assured of our personal best. Go with the winner, Michael Trout State Farm, Scott City.
At Turner Sheet Metal, our main goal is to enhance the comfort of your home while making sure that our customers are 100% satisfied. Need your furnace checked for the winter? Call us. Need your air conditioner cleaned for the summer? Our NATE certified technicians are the guys for the job. Turner Sheet Metal, your Bryant authorized dealer in Scott City, can also help you save up to 40% on your heating and cooling costs with a Bryant Evolution system. Call for a free estimate and let us help keep your family comfortable and safe. Turner Sheet Metal, South Highway 83 in Scott City.
And Ulysses next Tuesday and Friday. There's sub-states in Kingman. And that last day of February and the first week of March, that's hard to believe. That's just in 2 weeks. So it's coming up here really, really fast. The postseason is sub-state. Speaking of that, while we have a little opportunity here, right now Lady Beavers are sitting in the number 6 spots. As Goodland right now is the number 1 seed, TMP number 2, Phillipsburg right now number 3. TMP just 1 game ahead of Phillipsburg, even though Phillipsburg would have the tiebreaker over TMP if they were to tie. Boisington and Russell are tied for this 4th spot right now, 4 or 5. So winner or whoever, maybe if they do tie, tiebreaker, the coin flip would go to either one of those who get the home game. Scott City in the 6th spot, Colby right now number 7, and Norton at number 8. Second half officially underway. Scott City's ball. As up top of that Amber Lotta, she'll see an alley drive right side. Her layup is left short, a lot of contact, and the rebound to Breckenhar for Hugoton. First possession for the Eagles this quarter. They have not led by more than 7, but have never trailed in this game. Their closest lead has been 1. The ball deflected out. For Scott City, once again, Ella Rumford, Brooke Strine, Amber Lotta, Erica Felker, and Allie Patton. Hugoton encountering with Jillian Salazar, Gianna Voss, Samaya Adigan, Brecken Hart, Mike and Hamlin. Voss left side to Hamlin, back up top to Voss with a no-look pass. Scott City staying in their 3-2 zone. It's been effective for the most part here tonight. First 30 seconds of this second quarter. Salazar with it up top. Just 2 seniors start for this Hugoton team. They have just 3 on the roster, but very junior heavy for production. Underneath backside here, Salazar bank shot no, but hard with the backside board, but stuffed that time by Rumford, and then tracking it down is Har. Into Adigan, right side to Salazar, up top Hamlin. She'll drive in, almost walked with it. Here's Voss, wide open, left side 3, crawls off, rebound Patton, and no foul over the back called there on Har, but good defense or rebound that time by Scott City. Lotta will get it to Patton, now left corner to Ella Rumford, 6:48 to go third quarter. 22-16 your score. Into Strine, catch, or faces up and then pivots out. Bounce pass up top. Lotta will try a triple. She'll be short on it, and that'll be out of bounds to Hugoton. In for Scott City is Felker will check out. In will be Mallory Cup. Both teams scoreless here in this third quarter so far. Hugoton 0 with 2 from the field. Scott City also 0 of 2. Trail it to the Lady Beavers 22-16. Ball deflected, and Amber Lotta with a steal up top. A step back, pull up here now to Cup. Here with 6:20 to go third quarter. That's Hugoton's 10th turnover. Here's Ella Rumford, a left corner 3. No. Rebound out high to Lotta, and Scott City will reset, down 6. And now driving in, a tough shot by Lotta, and she'll draw the contact and will get the foul here with 6:12 to go third quarter. They'll call it on Mike and Hamlin her first. 2 free throws coming up here for Amber Lotta, who is 39 of 46 on the year. Scott City just 1 of 2 at the free throw line. Emmanuel Adigan there for Hugoton trying to plead his case that Hamlin was just straight up. But Vern Kisner not having any of it there. Free throw for Lotta is perfect. She has her third point. 22-17. 6:12 here in this third quarter. That will be Salazar, and then is going to be Abigail Slocum. So both teams have only really gone to 2 players off the bench here. Second free throw up for Lotta. That one off the heel, just her 8th miss of the year, and a rebound to Hugoton in transition as Hart grabbed her 4th board of the night. 6:05 here in the third. It's 22-17. Hugoton with a 5-point lead in the ball. They've led by no more than 7 and have led by no fewer than 1. And it goes to Adigan looking to drive in strong. Pump fake goes up, and she draws the push. They're going to say 2 free throws. I would argue that a little bit because when Strine committed the foul, Samaya Adigan really jump stopped. She did not go up yet, but the official is going to allow the continuation there. I would like to see that just on film there. Free throw by Adigan is good. 23-17 with 5:53 to go third quarter. Is Felker back in replacing Mallory Cup. Adigan has made her living at the line tonight. She is 6 of 8 from the line and has a team-high 8 points now. Her and Voss, the top 2 scorers tonight, and now 9 and 7, and Hugoton matches their largest lead. They had that at the end of the first quarter, 11 of 4. It's 24-17, 5:50 to go third quarter. Now to Lotta, left baseline to Ella Rumford. Holds it. Now we'll skip it over right side to Felker, looking to drive in, pull up mid-range, jumper right side too strong, but the rebound right in the hands of Breckenhar, flips it to Gianna Voss, who's in transition. Now Hamlin pulls up wide, or left side, wide open. Nobody guarded her 7th and their largest lead of the night, 26-17, 5.5 to go third quarter. Hugoton with a 9-point lead, and now with the left baseline's Ella Rumford takes a 15-footer too strong. Rebound, Erica Felker, and Scott City has another crack at it. Left baseline to Rumford, who's 1 of 3 from the floor, but it's good to see her taking some shots here. She does have a pretty nice shot. Now Strine will take it. Bank shot, bounces off, and the rebound to Adigan for Hugoton. So Scott City had a couple opportunities, missed them, and Adigan now to Voss in transition. Oh, stuffed. Oh, my. They're going to call a foul on Brooke Strine. A tough break for her, and that's going to be her second. It looked like she had all ball, and second Scott City foul this half with 4:59 to go third quarter, but they're rewarding Voss for the aggressiveness, and she'll be at the line where she is 2 of 2 at the line tonight, and now 3 of 3, and Hugoton now with a double-figure lead at 27-17, 4:59 to go third quarter. as Rumford checks out, Mallory Cup checks in for Scott City. Voss with 8, 3 of 3 at the line, had 2 field goals in the second quarter. The southpaw bounces that one in, and now it's 28-17, excuse me. Hugoton is now 12 of 14 from the free throw line, and that's really the difference of this ball game here. 4:50 to go third quarter. Scott City's really kind of been in a shooting slump over the last 2 games. Strine with it, looking for a cutter, now finds the right corner to Mallory Cup. Now into Strine, catches it, tried to go up over defender, and then Allie Patton right side for 2, her 8th point. 28-19 with 4.5 to go third quarter. Scott City's first field goal in a little over 5.5 minutes. And Scott City's back to within 9 and back to single-digit game with 4:20 to go third quarter. Left side, it's to Breckenhar now driving in, and Samaya Adigan in the lane, out high. It's going to be Abigail Slocum for a 3. Good. Hugoton's third 3 of the night. Now they're up 31-19 with 4:11 to go third quarter. Hugoton has slowly grown their lead. They're on a 9-2 run here as we're now at the midway point of this third quarter. It's with it now, Amber Lotta in. It goes right side to Allie Patton. That was a very late call as Patton will go to the line to shoot 2. That was right as Samaya Adigan had the rebound, and Samaya Adigan with her second team foul. 2 free throws for Patton, who has the team-high 8 points tonight. Had just 2 points in the last meeting and is short on that free throw. She was 79% coming in, and Scott City now 2 of 5 at the line as Ella Rumford returns, replacing Erica Felker, who kind of limps off here with 3:57 to go third quarter. Hoping she's all right. 31-19, Hugoton lead at a dozen. Second free throw, though, Patton with the 9th point, 31-20. Scott City 2 of 4 at the line in the quarter. You got to like to see that they're getting to line more here, already doubling up their free throw attempts in this second half so far. Left side, Samaya Adigan head fake will drive in, kick it back to Abigail Slocum, who will fire another 3. That one off the heel. Rebound, Amber Lotta outraces Breckenhar for the board. Lotta grabs her 5th board of the night. Scott City down by 11 with the ball. Mallory Cup holds it with 3:28 now to Strine. Back out high right to Amber Lotta, who launches a deep 3. That one way off the mark. And the rebound in the paint to Breckenhar for Hugoton. They have an 11-point lead in the ball. Left corner to Slocum. She'll drive it up top. Samaya Adigan for a straightaway 3 off the back iron. Rebound, Hart, good position, goes up, no. Adigan crashes the board out of nowhere, and they'll have another crack at it. They'll airmail that one on a skip pass for their 11th turnover from left to right. Scott City's ball as Jalen Kelly replaces Breckenhar. 3:04 here in this third. It's 31-20 for Hugoton over Scott City. They've expanded their lead here in this third quarter. It's a 9-4 run for Hugoton so far. 5 minutes plus into this third quarter. Patton to drive right side, draws a foul out high. That's going to be on Hamlin, her 2nd, and the team's 3rd of the half. .252 in this third frame. 31-20, Hugoton with the lead. Scott City to inbound with Patton underneath. And now good position for Strine. Will go up, scored, and is fouled. Strine, her 4th point, makes it a 9-point game with 2:46 to go third quarter. 4th team foul on Hugoton this half. Jalen Kelly picks up her 1st. As Abigail Slocum checks out, back in is Julian Salazar. Back in is Tori Ford for Scott City, replacing Mallory Cup. We have an official timeout here. With the clock is running. 18 seconds went off the clock there. Should be about 2:46. We'll see how much time they do put on the clock here. The clock did not stop after the basket for Brooke Strine. Okay, they're only going to add 7. They should add another 11 seconds. So it'll be at 2:35 to go. The 2:35 in the third. Free throw for Strine is good, who's 76% on the air. And Lady Beaver with the last 4 of the ball game, 2 within 8. 31-23, but they haven't had a big run of over 5 points tonight. They've scored the last 4, Voss with it. Hugoton had that 6-0 run to kind of separate themselves and get into double digits to their lead. They've led by as many as 12. Adigan goes by Strine, who got up in the air, and Adigan now with 11. 33-23 with 2:11 to go third quarter. Scott City back down double figures. Allie Patton will drive right side. She'll take it strong and lay it up. Snuck it through. 2 defenders for her 11th point. 33-25 with 2 minutes to go third quarter. And a big game there for the 5'9" senior into double figures. Left side, Voss turns down the 3. Up top to Julian Salazar with 1:50 to go third quarter. Back to Voss left side. Scott City out of a little rotation here on defense, but they regroup quickly, but not for long. A 3, no. Rebound, that's Adigan, for Hugoton after the Voss miss on the triple. Adigan up top, Salazar with 1:30 to go third quarter. Mike and Hamlin launches a triple, and that bounces off the right, and Amber Lotta with a rebound. Scott City can get this down to a 6-point game, if not more here, with 1:20 to go third quarter. Playing much better tonight here on the road, 33-25. Tori Ford left baseline to Brooke Strine, who has 5 points. Throws it back out high to Allie Patton, now up top to Amber Lotta. Swings the left side. Tori Ford launches a triple. She'll bury it! Ford with her 7th 3, and it's now a 33-28 game. Final minute of this third quarter. Scott City on a 9-2 run over the last 2.5 minutes. Lady Beavers back to within 5. Their second triple of the night. Salazar not guarded. She'll try a 3, and she'll bury it. Scott City was just, they're all right with leaving her open. She's not a big threat shooting it, but she made Scott City pay there, 36-28, 40 seconds to go third quarter. Now Nestrine catches it, faces up on Adigan, but leaves it too strong off the backboard, and here's Hamlin on the run. Hamlin will take it coast to coast, weave her way through, Eurostrep in the foul. She'll get 2 free throws. Here with 31 seconds to go third quarter. Scott City had it to within 5. They'll get that on Ella Rumford, her second, 13th foul of the half, 36-28. Hamlin's first trip to the line tonight. Hugoton 4 of 4 in this quarter, 12 of 14 for the ball game, and make it 12 of 15. Hamlin, the last game that Scott City played against her, she really struggled at the line there. She went there a lot. As back in is Erica Felker replacing Amber Lotta, and Hugoton also subs back in Brecken Haar. So right now it's an 8-point game, 36-28. And Hamlin will make it 37-28. Now she has her 8th point. She splashes that one home. 31 seconds to go third quarter. Scott City seeing a little pressure. They'll get in the front court there with Ella Rumford. Now goes backside to Strine. Trying to bully her way through and then trying to get it backside to Allie Patton. That's Scott City's first turnover of the third quarter, just their 12th of the game. But keep in mind they only had 7 turnovers, or they had 7 turnovers in the first quarter. Have only had 5 since. As Amber Lotta returns the lineup for Brooke Strines, Hugoton has 11 turnovers. Scott City, really both teams since the first quarter have taken care of the basketball a little better by quarter. 15 seconds to go third quarter. Scott City had the deficit to 5, but now the last 4 have been scored by Hugoton, and Scott City will get a steal. 12th Eagle turnover. Lead pass to Felker with 6 seconds. 5 seconds drives in, loses it, stolen back. 13th Scott City turnover. And now a half-court heave by Hamlin is wide right, and that's your third quarter. It's 37-28 Hugoton as they went on a 15-12 third quarter run. As Hugoton with the 9-point lead heading in the fourth. Back in a minute. This is Beaver basketball.
Dog ungroomed and smelly? Then come on by the new and improved Wagon Wash, located at 501 Jackson Street in Scott City, Kansas. We added on a dog wash for your pet's hygienic needs. There are 6 different modes you can choose from: shampoo, oatmeal conditioner, rinse, odor control, flea and tick, and blow dry. Our facilities are regularly cleaned, and we have a vending machine full of treats for you and your pet. Follow us on Facebook at Wagon Wash Car Wash.
Western State Bank proudly supports Scott Community High School students and athletes as they prepare for another great year of achievements. Just as our students prepare for another successful year, we encourage you to be prepared for whatever life may bring you. Stop in and talk with the knowledgeable staff at Western State Bank, whether it be a new home loan, financing for your business, or any one of our checking and savings account options. We're here to help you. Make sure to check out all of our internet banking options provided at WSBKS.com. Western State Bank, member FDIC. And as always, go Beavers!
It takes more than just the seed to raise a good crop.
It takes the effort of a great team.
37-28, Hugoton with a 9-point lead at serve ball to begin the fourth quarter. Glad to have you back here at Hugoton. Adam Kadavy with you here as we're here in the fourth quarter, night number 1 of 2. It's Eagle Week for Scott City. And Hugoton with the ball. Abigail Slocum with it. Scott City led by Allie Patton with 11. Now Mike and Hamlin right baseline throws one up for a 10th point. Two Eagles now in double figures, 39-28. Samaya Adigan leading Hugoton with 11. That's the difference of the ball game, 7:35 to go. Left side to Tori Ford, now to Allie Patton. Scott City's first possession of the fourth quarter. Up top now goes to Amber Lotta, goes right side. Tough pass to Mallory Cup, and then right baseline to Ella Rumford. Rumford hands it off to Ford. She'll drive in strong. Go up, her shot is stuffed in right in the hands of Breckenhar for the board. Hugoton now out rebounding Scott City 23-18. Now up top, here's Hamlin wide open for three, short. Rebound tipped out high. Rumford will track it down for Scott City. Grabs her 5th board of the night and hands it off to Amber Lotta. Hugoton now in a 2-3 extended zone. In the paint to Patton. She'll drive in strong. Will go up and she'll draw the block and will, I believe, get 2 free throws. That'll be on Mike and Hamlin. That's her 3rd here with 6:55 to go, and their 5th team foul. Two free throws for Patton, who's 1 of 2 at the line. Scott City 4 of 7. And the free throw is good. Hugoton 13 of 16. Now Scott City 5 of 8. She has a dozen. 39-29. Patton close to her career high as Tori Ford checks out. Brooke Strine in. 6:55 left. Scott City can't afford to go on trade basket for basket. Now Patton with the Baker's dozen and pulls Scott City back to within 9. 39-30. Both teams at 2 points here in this final quarter. 6:50 to go, but you got to love to see that for Scott City attacking Hugoton. They get some of their key players into foul trouble. That could help Scott City maybe get back in this game. Good pass underneath to Adigan, who kisses it off the glass for 2. She has 13. 41-30, timeout on the floor taken by Scott City with 6:35 to go. It's just, or is it a full? Yeah, it is a full. We'll take a 1-minute break as well. This is Beaver basketball.
It takes more than just the seed to raise a good crop.
It takes the effort of a great team.
It takes the same teamwork and dedication to be successful on the football field.
2 receivers said it'd be an option play, but hand off to the fullback, Golden. He finds nothing.
Vogelmore Family Farms is proud to be part of Scott Community, where together we raise our most important crop of all, our kids.
White's Food Liner is located at
Hugoton with an 11-point lead at 41-30, 6:35 left. Glad to have you back here at the Hugoton High School Gymnasium here. Scott City out of the timeout with the basketball. They're down to 3 timeouts, 2 fulls and a 30. The Lady Beavers down 11, 6:28 to go. Have played pretty good here tonight. Now right side to Cup, who loses the ball. Pass is a little low behind her. Scott City with their 14th turnover. And then Hugoton right back down the floor, loses it back out of bounds. Right at half court. Hugoton with 13 turnovers, Scott City with 14. Last meeting, Scott City had 23 turnovers against the Lady Eagles. Played a much cleaner game here tonight. Now to Patton, right corner to Mallory Cup, 6:11 to go. Now to Ella Rumford to Brooke Strine. Left block, bank shot good. She has 7. 41-32 as we approach 6 minutes to go. Lady Beavers back to within 9, and after Hugoton made their run there and Scott City got it to within 5, Hugoton pushed it up to 11, and it's been back between 9 and 11 as Voss launches a 3. No. Rebound, Ella Rumford will duel it with her teammate Mallory Cup for the board. Scott City down 9 with the ball. Lotta behind the defense, but threw it a little too late, and Hamlin intercepted the pass. Scott City with their 15th turnover. The right idea, but just too late on the decision. And now Slocum with it out high. She has hit a 3 tonight. Hugoton has hit 4 threes, and now 5. Hamlin with the 3, her 13th point, 44-32. That matches Hugoton's largest lead with 5:18 to go. Turnover turned into points that time, and now Amber Lotta trying to answer back with a three, misses it wide, and it goes in the hands of Abigail Slocum on the backside. 5 minutes to go. Hugoton up by a dozen, 44-32. Scott City just 3 fouls this half. Hugoton with 5. Up top to Gianna Voss. Goes left side to Slocum, back up to Voss as Hugoton's going to slow the pace down a little bit with a 12-point lead. 4:50 to go. They have a tough game tomorrow night at Liberal. It's Liberal senior night. Hamlin up top will drive in strong, dish it backside. Slocum, now Voss turns down the three, drives in. Her runner blocked from behind by Rumford, right in the hands of Brecken Haar. Slocum left corner for three is too strong, and the rebound, Hamlin out wrestles it, and she'll go up and not make it. Rebound, Adigan to Scott City, mistimed the jump, and a couple of rebounds in a row there for Hugoton as they now have the ball. 4:17 to go. 44-32. Left side Slocum. Now to Adigan. Holds it. Now she'll take the foul line jumper and bury it. Her 14th point, 46-32. 4:05 to go. And you cannot give the number 2 ranked team in 3A 3 opportunities. And the third time work there for Hugoton. And it goes to Allie Patton backside to Ella Rumford. Loses it and then gets it stolen away. Scott City with back-to-back turnovers. And things starting to unravel a little bit here for Scott City, down 14 with 3:45 to go. Voss goes up top to Hamlin. They work it around to Slocum. 46-32 with 3:40 to go. Hugoton taking a little air out of the ball. They have the 14-point lead. Of course, no shot clock in high school. There's times where I'd like to see it. There's times where, no, it's not ready yet. Hamlin, bounce pass, wraps it around somehow to the right corner to Gianna Voss. Up top to Abigail Slocum. 3:18 to go. Goes left back to Hamlin, She'll stop up top, then to Slocum into Adigan. Bounce pass up top. Hamlin will launch a three. She'll bury it. She has 7 in the quarter, and it's now all of a sudden a 17-point game as Hugoton has hit their last 8 points, 49-32, as we approach 3 minutes to go, and a timeout on the floor for Scott City. Hugoton has opened things up with a 12-4 run in this fourth quarter. We'll come back in 1 minute, 49-32 Hugoton. This is Beaver basketball.
White's Food Liner is located at 1314 South Main Street in Scott City, Kansas. They are open daily from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Home delivery is available Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. just by calling 620-872-5854. They are a full-service grocery store offering a wide selection of varieties at affordable prices. Sign up today for their mobile app. Look for it in the app Play Store under White's Food Liner. Don't forget to visit today.
Scott County Hospital is a highly trained team of motivated and compassionate professionals serving the needs of their community. Dr. Matthew Burns is a general surgeon whose specialty is caring for all patients with elective and emergency surgeries. Why travel for hours when you can be seen right here in Western Kansas? Dr. Burns is specially trained in colonoscopy, gallbladder, and laparoscopic surgeries, hernia repair, wound care, and much more. Scott County Hospital. We put our heart in healthcare.
2:58 remaining in this one, 49-32. Holcomb with Hugoton, with a 17-point lead. I was looking at Friday night score of Scott City and Holcomb there, but also looking at Hugoton's upcoming battle in league play. Into Strine underneath. She has 9. Good play on the timeout, 49-34, 2:45 to go. Hugoton's actually hit 6 triples tonight. And it's a 15-point game here with 2:40 to go, but they have won the rebounding battle in the second half. Slocum left corner to Adigan. She'll fire up a three, and she'll bury it. Hugoton all of a sudden hitting their threes in the fourth quarter. They have opened up a 52-34 lead with 2:27 to go. They have now hit 7 triples tonight. And to Strine, who catches it left corner to out high to Lotta from Patton. Trying to go right side, but can't. Now to Patton. Underneath the Strine, goes up left side, bank shot too strong. Patton crashed the boards, and then Adigan just ripped it away there on the fight for the loose ball. And now with it is Voss. She'll go around Lotta. Her layup is no good, but then a foul is called here with 2:04 to go. That's on Amber Lotta, her third, and the fourth team foul with 2:04 to go. Gianna Voss back to line, looking to become the third Lady Eagle in double figures here tonight. And she does just that. She's 5 of 5 from the line with 10. 53-34 with 2:04 left. So Voss is 5 of 5 from the line. Hugoton 14 of 17 and now 15 of 18 as they have opened up a 13-2 run here. Now we're up by 20 all of a sudden with 2 minutes to go. 15 for Hamlin, also 18 for Adigan and 11 for Voss. That's the scoring there for Hugoton. And Scott City turns it over for the 17th time and a whistle and a traveling on Hugoton after the steal, 14th turnover. But Scott City had the rebounding edge by 1 at the break. Only had 5 rebounds in the third compared to 10 for Hugoton. Just 2 rebounds for Scott City in this fourth quarter as Hugoton, what's helped them out, expanding their lead has been the rebounding as well. And, well, also hitting some threes. Strine will try a 3. That was wide left, but Patton with the rebound and can't get the follow, and the rebound to Samaya Adigan. She has 6 boards tonight. And now in transition, layup no for Har. Follow-up blocked. They're going to get a foul and 2 free throws. Har will head to the line for 2. They're going to get that on Brooke Strine, her third, team's 5th, with 1:22 to go. 54-34 your score. First to 2 for Har is 1-1 at the line. That one is good. Her 4th point, her first since the first quarter, 55-34, 1:22 to go. Hugoton has opened up a 14-2 run over the last 4 minutes. Strine is out. They have Lotta, Ford, Patton, Rumford, and also Cup. Second free throw good for her as well. She has 5, 56-34, the minute 22 to go. But this game was pretty close for a while, just the fourth quarter, a 19-6 run for Hugoton. Minute 14 left. Somewhat similar to the first meeting between these two. Patton into Ford, catches it, goes up strong, and scores it underneath. She has 5. Her second, make that her third straight game of 5 points, 56-36, final minute of this one. Scott City down by 20, going to fall to 1-3 in the league, and 8-10 overall. And Hugoton with 2 games left in the league, at Holcomb and home against Ulysses coming up. Scott City at Colby hosting Goodland. Not an easy schedule really for either team. Slocum with it, 40 seconds to go. 20-point Hugoton lead. With it is Adigan looking to drive in. Bounce past to Har. Stripped out of there by Lotta. Oh, a foul and 2. She was not going up, but the official says she was. 36.1 to go. Amber Lotta with her 4th foul. That should be a foul on the floor. But they say it's a shooting foul with 36.1. Tough break for the Beavers. Har back to the line, and she swishes home the first. 57-36, 36.1 to go. So Amy Felker will throw in 3 subs in for the first time. Brenley Stevens, Jonna Sowers, and Cheyenne Kramer. Hugoton will also go to their bench as well. They'll bring in Julian Salazar. Also Jalen Kelly and Emmy Lott in there for the first time. Actually, she's the 4th senior, a 6'1 senior. Also Scott City bringing in Jordan Coe and Avery Lewis. So the starters, they're done for the night. Second free throw, crawls off. Rebound in the hands of Cheyenne Kramer, who grabs the board. So she'll get a stat here with 30 seconds to go. Hugoton just their 4th miss at the line tonight. Up by 21 and a steal by Salazar up top. 5th Scott City turnover of the quarter, 18th for the game. 20 seconds to go. Left side, here's Jalen Kelly. Now to Emmy Lott. Throws it back out high to Slocum with 15. She'll take it strong. The layup is good. Her 5th point, 59-36 with 10 seconds to go. And inbound into Jonna Sires. That'll about do it here with 5 seconds. Kramer will just launch a 3. Almost banked it in. Rebound Salazar, and that's going to be it. 59-36 your final. Hugoton goes on a 22-8 fourth quarter run to open things up. And they let it wire to wire tonight as they go to 14-2 on the year, 4-0 in the league. Scott City drops to 8-10 on the year, and they are 1-3 in the league. Post-game show to begin after this 3-minute break. This is Scott City Beaver basketball.
For more than 65 years, Tetro has been the region's leader in intelligent, efficient, and budget-friendly plumbing and HVAC. Through pre-construction, intelligent construction services, commercial and industrial service, residential plumbing and HVAC service, the company's values of RED, of respect, excellence, and determination can be seen through everything we do. Tetro commits to provide reliable services through team enrichment, training, and technology to be the contractor of choice.
Women at every stage of life want a healthcare experience uniquely theirs, where excellence meets elegance and healthcare is personalized just for you. Scott County Hospital and Scott City Clinic's skilled physicians and nurses will help your family prepare for the birth of your baby. The private, comfortable, secure rooms for labor, delivery, and postpartum care include jacuzzi tubs for pain management during labor. Call Scott City Clinic to set an appointment today. We put our heart in healthcare.
The dedicated team at Norder Supply is passionate about assisting our customers in achieving maximum net return per acre. That is how we define our success. Through unparalleled agronomic advice and best-in-class customer service, you can depend on us to do what is best for your operation. Ask them today about their spot-on service and how it can fill your needs. Norder Supply. Plain talk, exceptional results.
More importantly, Scott City falls to 8-10 and 1-3 in the league. Hugoton improves to 14-2 overall, 3-0 as they pick up a 59-36 win. They also win their 5th straight in the series. It was really a close game till the fourth quarter when Hugoton outscored Scott City 22-8. 9-point game going to the fourth quarter. Hugoton interrupted with a bigger run there. We'll close out the final 5:22 of the game on an 18-4 run. That's where the fourth quarter kind of got away, that middle of that fourth quarter for Scott City. The turnovers went up a little bit more, and Hugoton just started nailing their threes. They also won a lot of the 50-50 rebounding battles. That helped their cause as well. As we take a look at the final numbers for tonight, for Scott City, they were led by Allie Patton, who tied a career high with 13, 9 for Brooke Strine, and then after that, 5 for Tori Ford, 4 for Erica Felker, 3 for Amber Lotta, and 2 for Ella Rumford. That's the scoring tonight for Scott City. The Lady Beavers just 6 of 9 from the line. They had 12 fouls, 18 turnovers, and 8 steals, 22 total rebounds, 17 defensive, and 5 offensive rebounds. As for the Hugoton Lady Eagles, they were led in scoring tonight by Samaya Adigan with 18, Mike and Hamlin 16, Gianna Voss 11. And then after that, 5 for Abigail Slocum, 3 for Julian Salazar. She kind of hit a big 3 when it was a 5-point game, and that when it was 33-28 late in the third quarter, she hit a big 3 under a minute to go, and that kind of sparked Hugoton after that. Scott City had some momentum on a 9-2 run, but at 3, they left her wide open. Scott City paid for it there. As Hugoton tonight was 18-22 from the line. They had 14 turnovers, 10 fouls, 11 steals, 21 defensive rebounds, 8 offensive boards for a total of 29 rebounds. They out-rebounded Scott City 29-22 and had a 17-9 edge in the rebounding in the second half. Hugoton girls win it here, 59-33. Boys game to follow. We'll come back. Let's do it in 30 seconds here. In 30 seconds, we'll have comments from head coach Brian Gentry. Back in 30 seconds, this is Scott City Beaver basketball. City Beaver basketball. We're back here. We'll actually keep it right here as I believe we're going to get Coach Amy Felker here. We'll get Coach Brian Gentry here momentarily here as I see Coach Amy Felker making her way up here. And we'll get her post-game comments here as well here. And then we'll focus our attention over to the boys' side here as Lady Beavers once again falling tonight here 59 to 36. Let her get the headset on here real quickly. And here we go here. Well, Coach, I thought you guys were very much a part of this ball game for really probably a little over 3 quarters tonight. They just started hitting their shots in the fourth quarter.
You know, fourth quarter we kind of scrambled a few times, and they got a couple of open threes. We gave up a couple little open shots on the second shot opportunity, but for the most part, there's a lot of positives tonight. Our defense is really working hard for us. Offensively, we were attacking the basket. You know, Allie really took what we said to heart and went to the basket and did a great job for us tonight.
Yeah, she was one of those that really was probably the strongest taking it to the basket. She ended up tying career high at 13 points, but her timely shots really kept you guys in the game for most of the night.
You know, she's capable of doing that. You know, she just has the confidence to do that. And we just needed to go to the basket because, you know, they're weak on that post player on the inside. You know, we've got to go to where their weakness is at, not where their strength's at. And she was just doing a good job of capitalizing on that.
Yeah, you mentioned your defense was pretty good. They did force some steals in the middle of those second and third quarters. And really for a second straight game, it's your middle 2 quarters where your guys have been the strongest.
You know, they really come hard to play. They finally get in the sync of the game. And the second quarter, they really came up with some big baskets and moved the ball and made some big stops. Third quarter, we said, you know, we just needed to continue to go. You know, we couldn't let them get the run right after half, and they came out and they played hard. You know, against a good team like that, they're going to get their shots, and we just can't let them get hot.
And, you know, unfortunately they did, but, you know, it's just kind of one of those deals where you guys held them at bay for 3 quarters. It's like kind of when you hope they don't get the going, but unfortunately they did. But, you know, like you said, there's a lot of takeaways here. I thought you did a good job of handling the pressure for the most part. You had your 7 first quarter turnovers, but you really started cutting those down quarter by quarter.
You know, we did. You know, they did a half-court press on us, and we were beating that, so they went to the full-court press. You know, we made a couple turnovers on that, but for the most part, we did a good job breaking their press and reacting to the different things, different defenses. So, you know, I'm proud of the girls. They didn't just come in and think this game was Hugoton's. They came in and put a hard-fought battle in here.
Well, tomorrow night you regroup and you take on Colby, and that's a team that played Hayes very tough to within 5 or 6 points the other night. And so it feels like it's been forever since you've played them, but it's only been about a month and a half.
Yeah, it does feel like forever. January took forever.
Yes.
But, you know, these girls are going to refocus. They're going to be ready to go. You know, we just got to be smart tomorrow, try to slow the game down a little bit, and just really attack the spots that we need to attack.
All right, well, quick turnaround, and Coach Amy Felker joining us here. Thanks again, Coach, and good effort for you guys tonight. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Thanks, Adam.
All right, once again, Coach Amy Felker here talking Lady Beaver basketball after a tough loss, but a good effort for Scott City. We'll come back in 30 seconds, and now we'll have Coach Brian Gentry's interview. Once again, back in 30 seconds, this is Beaver basketball. Basketball.
Dr. Yeager with Pro Health Chiropractic Office. What are you struggling?
Circle C Farms is family owned and operated. They offer a complete...
Here for Beaver Basketball, Adam Kadavy with you here. Your pregame interview brought to you by Farm Bureau Financial Services with Hugoton, Benz in Scott City and Leota. I'm joined here with Coach Brian Gentry here in the pregame. And, Coach, thanks for joining me here this evening. Tough night on Friday night against a pretty good Holcomb team and dropped that game. And first half, it felt like it was kind of a carryover from Tuesday night. Second half was a much better game. Looking back at the film, what did you see with your team on Friday night?
Well, the first half, we were pretty slow defensively, and they put a lot of pressure on you. You know, they moved the ball really well. They cut really hard. So you really got to be dedicated on the defensive side of it. In the first half, we were a little slow, and if we got beat off the bounce, that took us out of rebounding position, and they really kind of dominated the boards in that first half especially. We got to be sharper on defense. We've got to have quicker rotations on defense, and everybody's got to go put a body on somebody because we can't get beat on the boards. You know, for us to be successful, we have to win the rebounding battle. You know, offensively early it was a little sloppy. You know, we were bobbling balls, and you know, we couldn't get the ball down into our posts. You know, they were playing pretty physical, and we weren't doing a very good job of sealing them off and, you know, getting the ball down where we needed it to. So a lot of things to learn from, but the second half they came out, they played with a lot of heart, a lot of passion, a lot of desire. Really got after it and kind of used our length, and they weren't calling a lot of fouls, so our press looked a little bit better than maybe it was, but with them, you know, not blowing the whistle very much, we were able to be physical and get some turnovers in that second half and close the gap between what it was at halftime.
It's kind of a big stretch here today and tomorrow with Colby on the road here. What are some things maybe you try to do to try to, you know, I know you want to go out and win the game, of course, tonight here, but also to try to conserve energy with back-to-back games and being on the road a lot?
Actually, there will be no conserving of energy tonight. We're going to get after it. You know, we'll deal with tomorrow when it comes. You know, these are high school boys, and when you get back-to-back games as a player, it's fun. You know, you don't have to practice. You get to go just play the game. And so as far as our legs and conserving energy, we're not going to do it at all. We're going to come out. We're going to press like crazy. We've got a deep bench, and it's that time of year where, you know, I need to start letting some of those guys have opportunities and a few more minutes here and there. And so we're going to see a lot of guys in there tonight early, you know, kind of quick rotations like we were doing that second half against Holcomb. I'm looking for guys to come out and earn some more playing time, you know, and they're going to get the opportunity to do so tonight.
With Hugoton here tonight, a team that's been on a roll. In fact, Scott said it was the last team to beat Hugoton right early January. But you take a look at this Eagles squad, and they've made some adjustments since the last time you guys met up.
Yeah, they've rotated. They changed their lineup up. They start a couple of kids who are a very, very physical, athletic sophomore. The post players that they took out, you know, they still get their time in there, but they got a little quicker. They got a little bit more athletic with the guys that they put in there. For the two guys that they brought in, we've got to do a good job scouting report-wise as far as what we're doing defensively on them. Neither one of the two guys that are starting now are fantastic shooters, so we've got to be able to help off of those guys. And it all starts with Carson and Riley, and we know that, and so does everybody else. But those two guys can get hot, and they really make their team go. And then number two is, very, very athletic, very quick, very good distributor, so we got to keep the ball in front of us. But we've got to know who we're helping off of, you know, who can, provide a little bit more, help defense. If we do those things and we control the rebounds, you know, we can't give up layups in our press. Hugoton is playing really, really well right now. A lot of confidence. They're never out of it. You know, they were down 8 or whatever it was with under 3 minutes left to Colby and ended up winning by 10. We saw them obviously in Sterling, hit the buzzer beater to win the game in their first round, and then they went on to win the tournament. So they're pretty comfortable playing at home. They're pretty comfortable playing from behind. We've got to go execute, and as we push closer to sub-state, we've got to find what works for us. We've done a lot of good things, but not consistently with, a 4 quarters. So we've got to be ready to go tonight, and it's going to be difficult. Another state-ranked team. These are opportunities that you don't get a lot, and you got to take full advantage of them.
Should be a good one here tonight. A busy week early on here for Scott City tonight. Hugoton at task. Coach Brian Gentry here in the pregame, and thanks again for joining me here, and good luck to you guys.
All right, thanks, Adam.
That was Scott City Beaver coach Brian Gentry. Your pregame interview brought to you by Farm Bureau Financial Services with Hugoton, Benz in Scott City and Leota. More to come in your pregame show. I'll break down the matchup. Also, starters, keys to the game, and the tip-off after this timeout. This is Scott City Beaver basketball.
Circle C Farms is family owned and operated. They offer a complete line of top quality farming services. Circle C Farms is now offering grid sampling and precision fertilizer applications. They have the right equipment for your job, And as always, they bring you tomorrow's technology to today's farming. So stop on by and visit with Steve and Ted about your needs, or just give them a call at 620-872-3299. Circle C Farms is a proud sponsor of the Beaver Broadcasting Network.
ProHealth Chiropractic Wellness Centers of Southwest Kansas focuses on overall health for the entire body. Dr. James Yeager strives for the best possible health for his patients the natural way. Whether you're looking for back pain relief, through manual or computerized adjustments, or through therapy, to lose a few pounds, a healthier water alternative, or an aqua massage, come see Dr. Yeager and his trusted staff in Scott City or Garden City. To set up an appointment, call the offices or visit the website at prohealthks.com for more information.
Fairleigh Feed Yard is dedicated to investing in our facilities and staff to provide the best experience possible for the cattle feeder and, in the end, the consumers of our product. We are always in the market to purchase corn and other commodities from local producers. Call our office at 620-872-2111 for current pricing. Our dedicated employees and their families are very important to us, and we are proud of their children that are current Beavers and individuals that will grow into those roles in the future. Fairleigh Feed Yard is privileged to support Scott City youth and are honored to cheer on the Beavers.
Furrow Heating and Cooling of Scott City is a proud sponsor of Beaver activities. Brent and Angie take pride in helping our activities and support our students 100%. They can also help you with any heating and cooling needs that you have. Give Furrow Heating and Cooling a call at 620-872-3508 and see if they can help you with your needs today.
If you're in the market for a new or used vehicle, check out J&R Auto Group with locations in Scott City, Oakley, and Colby. J&R Auto Group has a fully trained service and parts staff for repairs on most makes and models of vehicles in Scott City and both Oakley locations. Locally owned and operated, J&R Auto Group provide over 250 new and used vehicles in stock and ready to be delivered. Stop on in and check out J&R Auto Group LLC.com for all your vehicle needs.
That was a 60-59 squeaker for Scott City over the Hugoton Eagles. But Scott City's played good basketball. Hugoton's played some pretty good basketball as well since then. And the Beavers are trying to pull off a win and end Hugoton's 9-game win streak here. But it's not going to be an easy task tonight. The Eagles have gone to a little bit of a smaller lineup as of late in their 9-game win streak. And they have been led by, of course, none other than Carson Bennett and Riley Riddlesberger. Bennett averages 14 points a game. Riddlesberger at 13.7. They've gotten some pretty good contributions off the bench as well. In their starting lineup as well, with Isaac Martin, the sophomore, averages just under 7 a game. You have Gavin Williams averaging just under 7 a game, and they score 58 points a bowl game. This is a pretty solid Hugoton team right now. If they win out the league, the next 3 league games, they'll be league champions. But they've got a pretty tough stretch ahead of them with Holcomb and Lakin over the next week. We'll have more of your preview of this and starters keys of the game as well. We'll do that here in 90 seconds. Back after this timeout for the starters and more. This is Beaver Basketball.
At American Implement, we know that our farmers and ranchers are getting up and going to work every morning to provide food, fuel, and fiber for the world. And even though time and technology keeps us constantly changing, one thing will always remain the same. We promise that we'll continue working right beside you. We appreciate all that you do for our country and our communities. From all of us at American Implement, thank you, and may God bless the American farmer and rancher.
Scott City Eye Center has been a leading provider of optometry services and vision care products in the Scott City community since 1999. Our experienced eye doctors offer comprehensive vision examinations at our Scott City optometry office and specialize in the diagnosis and treatment of a wide array of eye diseases, conditions, and problems. We use advanced diagnostic technology and are committed to improving the quality of life of persons in the Scott City community through enhanced vision. Give yourself the gift of clear vision. Schedule an appointment with Joshua J. Gooden, OD, today.
For exceptional service in real estate, put Stephanie Shapland at Shapland Real Estate to work for you. Property homework is what we do best at Shapland Real Estate. We put forth every effort to get results that move you. Our expertise in buying and selling residential, commercial, and agriculture property is built on the tradition of trust and thoroughness that you deserve. Shapland Real Estate takes pride in our community and in cheering on our students in all that they do. Give Shapland Real Estate a call or visit our website today.
time, but it really wasn't for the most part there. But let's see what Scott City can do as Gus Hawkins leads the way, 13 points a game for Scott City. Let's get to your starting lineups here tonight, presented by Security State Bank in Scott City and Leota. Free bill pay and online banking, safe, secure, and easy to use. Member FDIC. For Scott City, Brian Gentry, the coach in his 6th year. Austin Tone, the 6-foot senior, 7.5 points, 1.9 rebounds a game. Gus Hawkins, a 6'6 sophomore, at 13.6 points and 6.9 rebounds a game. Lawson Bailey, a 6-foot junior, averaging 8.4 points and 3.8 rebounds. Efren Tarango, a 6'2 senior, at 3.1 points and 1.7 boards. And Carter Gooden, the 6'4 senior, averaging 4.7 points and 5.6. Austin Tone, Gus Hawkins, Lawson Bailey, Efren Tarango, and Carter Gooden. For Hugoton, of course, coached by Scott City Beaver alum Trey O'Neill in his first season. He'll start off Deshaun Lewis, a 5'9 sophomore, 4.4 points and 2.6 rebounds a game. Riley Riddlesberger is a 6'1 junior, averages 13.7 points and also 2.8 assists per game. For Hugoton, also Carson Bennett, a 6'1 junior, 14 points and 4.4 rebounds. Isaac Martin, a 6'2 sophomore, 6.9 points, 4.1 boards. Gavin Williams getting the start tonight. He is a 6'5 senior, 6.7 points and 5.1 rebounds. He has not started since the Scott City game, and probably because of the size advantage for Scott City. Deshaun Lewis, Riley Riddlesberger, Carson Bennett, Cade Mecklenburg, and also Gavin Williams. Keys for Scott City here tonight, presented by State Farm agent Michael Trout. We go to the proven winner when it comes to insurance. They score big with their policyholders. Keys tonight for Scott City, keep dumping it inside. Second key is containing number 4 and number 5, know where they're at all times on the court. They had their big games against Scott City. Another key is use your pressure to your advantage. Scott City tonight wearing the road light blue uniforms with the white numbers and letters and the dark blue trim. Hugoton in the home white tops with the blue numbers and letters and the red trim. It's Gus Hawkins and Gavin Williams as Hugoton wins the tap, and we're underway. Scott City leads the series 19-17, but Hugoton has been dominant as of late here. Scott City snapped that losing streak against him as a shot in the paint. No from Bennett. Good rebound by Carter Gooden, who had 6 and 8 in the first meeting between these two squads. Scott City's first possession, Gooden up top. We're working around to Austin Tone, left side to Lawson Bailey. Hugoton opening up man-to-man. Tarango up top, goes to Bailey left side, who just had 2 points on Friday night against Holcomb. They're working around right wing to Efren Tarango off his screen. Nope, entry feed into Hawkins. Catches it, goes up. Oh, it crawls off. Had great possession, did everything right, but finished. And Carson Bennett with the rebound for Hugoton. Both teams one and done on their opening trips. No score. We've played 45 seconds. Left wing Riley Riddlesberger up top to Carson Bennett. Goes right side to Deshaun Lewis. Off a screen, it's Williams out high. And Scott City also is in man-to-man. Here's a 3. Good. Riley Riddlesberger leads the team in threes. Has hit at least 41 of them this year, coming in 3-0 first minute of this ball game. Scott City down 3 early on here. It's Lawson Bailey up top to Austin Tone. He'll drive left side, but cut off by Martin, the sophomore. Now to Bailey out high. He looks to penetrate. He will. He'll pull up in the paint, and that one's halfway in and out. Rebound hustled for, but picked up by Lewis, and a whistle and a foul. Bailey had a good shot underneath there, but Scott City's first shots have been rattling around there. That's fouling Austin Tone with the push. His first ball game's first foul with 6:35 to go first quarter. Hugoton with a 2-0 lead. This is probably one of the hottest teams in Class 3A right now. Yeah, you say the region, but also Class 3A. They just recently, 2 weeks ago, really dominated Holcomb 62-48. They went on a 19-0 run against Colby after being down. The 3 off the back iron and then the top of the backboard for Isaac Martin. They were down most of the game against Colby up there about 2 weeks ago, then went on a 19-0 run to win by 10. So they can turn it on in a hurry. Still 3-0, 6:10 to go first quarter. Lawson Bailey with it. Tone at the foul line up, but none of them ready to go around left side. Now he's cut off. Out high to Bailey. 3-0 Hugoton, 2 minutes in to this 8-minute first period. Entry feed into Gooden. Ball deflected, and Scott City with the first turnover. That pass just a little bit too high for the 6'4 senior. Here's Riddlesberger with it. He had 18 in the first meeting. Bennett had 28. They had 46 of Hugoton's 59 points that first time around. They've had a lot more balance since then. With it is Isaac Martin driving in. Williams fade away. Short rebound to Gus Hawkins. That was on the right lane line there. Hawkins grabs his first board of the night. Beavers down 3 into Gooden. Trying to work his way around now. Tone will try a right corner 3. We're tied. Tone with his 22nd 3. 3-3 here with 5:26 to go first quarter. Beavers apply some full court pressure. Hugoton, though, breaks it. Deshaun Lewis drives in. Pump fake. Right baseline to Williams. That high. It's Bennett with an answer back 3. Barely draws anything. And the rebound to Carter Gooden. Scott City looking for their first lead of the night. Ball knocked out as we see our first subs coming from the Hugoton side. It'll be Griffin Hager, the 5'9 sophomore, and also Emmett Gaskell, the 6'1 freshman, entering for the first time. Tied at 3, 5:10 to work first quarter. And now almost a steal up top, and then it is by Griffin Hager. Just pickpocketed Tone, who goes up, misses the shot. Rebound loose, picked up by Carter Gooden. Already has 3 rebounds. And now driving in strong as Triangle gets a strip. Scott City with back-to-back errors. They have 3 already. In transition, Bennett layup good. 5-3 Hugoton. We were 4:48 to go first quarter. It was a good effort that time, but Hugoton's guards have given Scott City fits here last couple trips down the court. Gooden goes left side to Austin Tone. Tone with it and a whistle. We got a foul as Griffin Hager is called for the foul. Sends official first foul on Hugoton. Scott City brings in Dylan Mesker, who did not play in the first meeting. That's the game after Goodland where he got injured. Also in there is Ronnie Weathers. Weathers had 13 against Hugoton that first time around. Tone and also Gooden check out. We may see a lot of players tonight. We'll probably see maybe 10, maybe 11 off the play tonight for Scott City. Metzger up top to Weathers, goes around right side to Bailey. Ball fakes on a 3, gets a screen. Hugoton rotates up top. Now Metzger left side with 4:20 to go. Dribbles around a couple times trying to feed it into Hawkins. A little bit too high, almost undercut by Hager. And into the paint to Triangle, backs his way in. Pump fakes, goes up and draws the foul. That would have been Riley Riddlesberger, his first, the second team foul, and 2 free throws for the 6'2 senior Efren Triangle, who was scoreless on Friday night. 4:08 here in the first. It's 5-3 Hugoton. Triangle just 53% at the line. Scott City 64% of the team. But Triangle defies the 53% shooting and hits that one to make it 5-4. At the 4:08 mark of the first quarter, Hugoton 64% as a team, so both teams 64%. The free throw just hits the lip of the rim. Ball deflected around a few times, ripped away by Gus Hawkins. Pump fakes, goes up, blocked by Williams, and the rebound and a whistle and a foul. And Williams had the rebound and the foul. That'll be on Efren Triango's first, second team foul. Both teams with 2 fouls here in the opening period. As out is going to be Efren Triango, and in is Jace Thomas for the first time, the 6'1 junior. May see Scott City press a little bit more tonight, midway point of this first quarter. And with it now is Emmett Gaskell. Scott City down 1 to Hugoton, 5-4. They're ranked number 8 in Class 3A. In the front court left to Riddlesberger. He'll take it around. Their wraparound pass deflected, and Hugoton with their first turnover. Bailey within the backcourt. Beavers with an opportunity to take their first lead of the night. 3:40 to go first quarter. Entry feed Weathers almost a little wide, almost stepped on the baseline, kicks it out high to Thomas. Around the screen, stops, dishes it into Hawkins, now reels it back in, faces up Williams, backs his way in, tried to pivot, almost walked with it, pivots back up top to Thomas. Scott City resets, left side at the wing to Metzger, looking to penetrate, kicks it up top to Hawkins. Now to Weathers toward the left mid-post. Pump fake, up and under move, skips it right side to Bailey. Bailey with it, will drive in, right side to Thomas. He'll step back up top to Hawkins. He'll try a start-away triple, bounces off, almost a foul, and the rebound to Emmett Gaskell for Hugoton. The Beavers with a good look there, but misfire down 1, 3 minutes to go first quarter. In transition, the whistle and the foul. Scott City's third foul of the quarter will be charged on Ronnie Weathers, his first. They have 4 for Hugoton on the board, just 4 for Scott City, 1 for Hugoton. It should be 3-2. 3 fouls on Scott City, 2 for Hugoton. Off the inbounds, a 3 is good. Riddlesberger, 2, a 2 from downtown, and it's 8-4 with 3 minutes to go first quarter. Hugoton has hit 2 of the first 3 triples, make that 2 of their first 4. That's not a good sign for Scott City. Into Weathers, catches it, goes up, and can't get it to go, but he draws the foul. That foul will be charged to Emma Gaskell, his first. That's Hugoton's third foul of the half with 2:43 to go first quarter. And a good entry feed into Weathers, and he'll get 2 free throws. Scott City 1 of 2 at the line. Just 1 field goal so far. Just 1 of 5 from the floor is Scott City. Free throw for Weathers is short. You could tell it was short when it released it. Kind of a funky-looking attempt. Austin Tone, also Carter Gooden back in. And for the first time is Cade Mecklenburg, the 6'4 senior. He replaces Gavin Williams. Also back in is Deshaun Lewis. Second free throw for Weathers. That one is good. He's 1 out of 2. He's a 61% free throw shooter. And with 2:42 to go first quarter, it's 8-5 for Hugoton. The ball almost deflected. Now Hager with it in the backcourt. Scott said he had the pressure early, but then Hugoton breaks it in the front court. Lewis will run the point. He's a sophomore. This is still a fairly young backcourt for Hugoton. Now Riddlesberger for his third three. Gets it. Nobody went out to contest it off the screen. He has 9 of 11 points, and it's 11-5 with 2:17 to go first quarter, as Hugoton has canned 3 of their first 5 triples. Thomas into Weathers, catches it, steps back out high to Metzger with 2:05 to go first quarter. He'll drive in, right side to Tone. Tone back over, goes to Weathers out high up top. Ball deflected, and the turnover number 4. 4 steals as well for Hugoton. Riddlesberger steps back, heat check time. That time a little strong. Rebound loose out high, and Hugoton gets it. Nobody could corral it either side. Lewis will drive in, his floater good. 13-5 Hugoton with 1:42 to go first quarter. It's a 30-second Eagle timeout. As basketball brought to you tonight here by Harris Chiropractic and Acupuncture, High Choice Feeders. Also, Amy Farms, HRC Feed Yards, JNR Car and Truck, JNR Trucking, JF Beaver Advertising, Jackson Legal Group. Also like to thank Lode Tree Farms and Livestock, McCarty Family Farms, Metzger Appraisals, and Metzger Family Farms, Midwest Mixer, Western Bearing, Miller Veterinary Clinic, Norder Supply, New Life Market, Plain Jans, Platinum H Insurance, and Pokey Feeders. Hugoton and Scott City both have 5 rebounds, but 4 turnovers for Scott City have been costly in this first quarter. Just 1 on Hugoton, and it's a 13-5 score. Hugoton has hit 3 triples in the first quarter, all by Riddlesberger. That's 3 of their 5 field goals. They are 5 for 10, make that 5 of 11 in this first quarter. Scott City just 1 of 5. They have 4 turnovers. They're 2 of 4 at the line. They had a chance to take the lead when it was 5-4, but unable to get any closer there, as Hugoton is on an 8-2 run over the last 2 minutes. Minute 20 to go. Cutting right lane line is Weathers. He'll float one up and hits the front of the iron and drops home. Nice move for Weathers. His third point, 13-7, 1:12 to go first quarter. And then Scott City forces the second turnover. Austin Tone, but he stepped on the sideline right in front of the Hugoton bench. Scott City's 5th turnover, and Trango in for Jace Thomas. Just a bad break for the Beavers. Inbound in the backcourt to Riddlesberger, now to Gaskell. Take it across. Final minute of this period. He'll drive in, kick it right corner. It's Griffin Hager 3, short, but rebound in the paint, fought for, and it's going to be a tie-up. It'll be Scott City's ball on the possession arrow here with 55.4 to go opening quarter. Hager was big in their game against Sterling. He had 6 steals in that second half and led him in scoring that game, as Hugoton brings in Isaac Martin. Riley Riddlesberger checks out. 50 seconds in the first quarter. Scott City down 6 at 13-7. Now up top to Tone. Quickly guarded. He'll drive in. Jump stop in the paint. Needs help. Finds Lawson Bailey out high, but quickly guarded. He'll throw up the guarded 3, and anyway, he'll be short on it. The rebound to Isaac Martin. Hugoton with the ball up 6. 30 seconds to go first quarter. Stepping back is going to be Emmett Gaskell, down to his knees, flips it over up top to Martin. Now Gaskell gets a screen, drives in the paint, bounce pass in behind the shot, bounces in and out, and rebound for Carter Gooden. That was for Mecklenburg, who had a great shot, halfway in and out, entry feed to Gooden underneath the basket, now needs help, pivots left corner, Bailey for a 3. That is good. Scott City matches a 3-point total from Friday night. Bailey's 15-3 pulls Scott City to within 3, and then almost a steal. They have it in the backcourt. A lot of contact. 1 second and 3/4 court heave is going to be short by Emma Gaskell, and that's the end of your first quarter. Scott City down by 3, 8 minutes in the books at 13-10, back in the second quarter in a minute. This is Beaver basketball. Beaver
Deeply rooted in the heart of western Kansas, Bogomore Family Farms is an efficient, team-driven, goal-oriented farming operation dedicated to hard work, moral integrity, community involvement, and environmental sustainability. Our diverse and knowledgeable team utilizes cutting-edge technology to incorporate practices that increase the productivity and profitability of the land. The land we farm is our livelihood and our future. To be Hugoton Eagle basketball. Scott City, though, with 5 in a row to end the first quarter to pull to within 13-10. The Beavers are 3 of 8 for 38% in that first quarter, while Hugoton was 5 of 14 for 36%. Leading scores after one, Riley Riddlesberger 9 for Hugoton. Scott City had 3 players with at least 3 points. And speaking of Riddlesberger, couldn't hit this 4-3 of the half in the right corner. And the rebound to Efren Trango. Oh, breaks the ankles that time of Isaac Martin. Right corner to Lawson Bailey. Entry feed into Weathers. Catches a pad dribble. Then he steps out of bounds. And then they say when Hugoton, no turnover. So I guess the explanation is when Weathers was getting ready to kick it out, Hugoton had touched the ball, but the defender was on the baseline. So it stays Scott City ball. Austin Tone, Lawson Bailey, Ronnie Weathers each with 3 for Scott City. 13-10 your score. Lob in, trying to get it in, and here's Bennett with a steal. And he'll go around, and layup is good. He goes around Carter Gooden to make it a 15-10 game with 7:20 to go first half. Scott City already now with 6 turnovers in this first half. There, and now another turnover. 7 turnovers here. Here's Bennett driving in, pulls it back out. First minute of the second quarter up top to Riley Riddlesberger. Hugoton now 6 of 16 and make it 6 of 17 as a shot no for Riddlesberger. Tone grabs his first board of the night. Beavers down 5 of the ball. Little over a minute in the second period. Good goes left side to Efren Trango. He'll drive left baseline, cut off, wrap around pass to Tone in the right corner for a 3. That is short, long rebound. Tone tips it to Gooden, and he'll try to go in. His little hook shot is up, and that is good. His first 2. 15-12. There was 6:37 to go first half. Scott City trapping in the backcourt. But Hugoton is close to breaking it here with a few seconds to spare. Driving in, it's Gaskell, left corner, Riddlesberger 3. I think he banked it in on the left baseline. He has 4 threes and 12 points, 18-12 with 6:20 to go first half. He called that a little bit lucky right there. But Riddlesberger 4 of 6 from downtown in the first half. Hugoton now 5 of 9, make that 4 of 9 on triples. 4 of 10, 6 minutes to go first half. They're about a 40% three-point shooting team. Scott City just 27%. Beavers are 2 of 4 of 3 and make it 3 of 5. Lawson Bailey answers back with another 3. 18-15, 5:48 to go first half. They almost forced a turnover, and now 2-on-1 numbers. Driving in, the layup is good and 1. As Carter Gooden was late reacting, his first foul, team's 4th. Count the basket for Isaac Martin, his first 2. Makes it 20-15. 5:43 to go first half. Isaac Martin is 61% free throw shooter on the year. Gus Hawkins, Dylan Metzger in, out are Efren Trango and Ronnie Weathers. Gavin Williams back in, replacing Cade Mecklenburg. Hugoton 64% as a team, and they go back up by 6. So we've had 3s for 3s here, traded early in this second quarter. Martin with his first 3 points. Sophomore had just 2 points in the first meeting, and he clips it with that free throw. That was first Hugoton's free throw attempt of the night. Hawkins with it up top to Bailey, who has 6 points, the team high. Looking to drive right side. Cut off now to Gooden. Ball deflected. Gooden hits the deck. Needs help. We're going to get a
tie-up, or do we get a timeout beforehand? We do. It'll be a full timeout taken by Coach Brian Gentry in Scott City with 5:23 to go first half. Hugoton 21, Scott City 15. Back in a minute. This is Beaver basketball. This is Beaver basketball. Truck.com. Basketball also tonight brought to you by Precision Ag and Seed, Richards Financial Services, Our Brothers Auto Body Mechanic, Road and Beaton Green Agency, Scott City Ice Center, Scott City Pharmacy, Giftologist, Scott Community Foundation, Scott Cooperative Association, Scott County Fitness Center, Scott County Hospital, and Scott County Record. We're in Colby tomorrow night, and then a week off, and then a home doubleheader with Goodland to wrap up the regular season. Hugoton still has 4 more games left in the season after the night. They go to Liberal Tuesday tomorrow, and then to Holcomb on Friday, host Lake next Tuesday, and then Ulysses in 11 days on the 25th. Scott City's ball out of the timeout, trailing by 6 at 21-15. They've never led. They were tied once at 3-3 early on. Right corner to Gus Hawkins, now to Dylan Metzger up top with it. Off a screen to Tone in the right corner for a 3. Too strong. Rebound in the hands of Riddlesberger for Hugoton, his first rebound of the night. 5:10 to go first half. Had a good look for Tone in the right corner. That was just his second shot attempt. Scott City's hit 3 threes already in this first half, more than they hit on Friday night and even last Tuesday. Into Gavin Williams, who backs his way in, can't get the turnaround jumper. Rebound to Gus Hawkins, who's still scoreless and has 3 rebounds now. Beavers down 6, 4:50 to go first half, 21-15, right side to Metzger. Tight man-to-man defense into Carter Gooden at the block. Backs his way in. Now needs help. Finds Gus Hawkins just around the foul line. Now will square up on Williams. Back he goes to Gooden, who looks to face up but doesn't. Back out high to Metzger. 4:35 to go first half. Now to Lawson Bailey. Bailey holds it. Needs help. Finds it right corner to Gus Hawkins. Back out high to Bailey, but stolen away. And Scott City could not get it back, and that's going to be a turnover. 21-15 with 4:27 to go first half. And back over it goes to the Eagles. Their largest lead's been 8. That was at 13-5. Williams up top with it. He'll drive in on Gooden, back his way in. Back and all the way in, and flips up a hook shot and home for 2. Gavin Williams' his first 2, and that matches their largest lead at the 4:10 mark of the first half, 23-15. Metzger races across, now uses up his dribble up top to Carter Gooden, right side out high to Lawson Bailey, into Hawkins. Catches it, will go up strong, and he's on the board. 23-17, 3:57 to go, 55 now to go first half, 23-17 once again your score. Hugoton breaks the pressure. Riddlesberger with 12 points, gets it stripped and stolen away. Third Eagle turnover, and Scott City can inch a little closer here with 3:43 to go first half. Metzger will see an alley. He'll drive in strong, pump fakes, leans in, bank shot, good. That's good to see from Metzger. His first field goal since the Goodland game, and it's a 4-point game at the 3:33 mark of the first half, 23-19. A little 4-0 run for Scott City's gotten them back to within 4, and now loose by Bennett, and a timeout for Coach Trey O'Neill. And it's a full timeout. We'll take it as well with 3:24 to go second quarter. You get it to 23, Scott City 19 back in a minute. This is Beaver basketball. This is Beaver.
I pledge to myself
on this very day
to try to be kind
in every way
to every person, big or small.
I will help them if they fall.
When I love myself and others too.
That is the best that I can do.
Go with the proven winner. I'm Michael Trout from State Farm in Scott City. When it comes to auto insurance, we score big with our policyholders. We score on competitive rates, on customer service, and on satisfaction and speedy claim handling. Let us quote your autos today and make you a part of the Trout State Farm team. Call or stop by Michael Trout State Farm and you can be assured of our personal best. Go with the winner, Michael Trout State Farm, Scott City.
At Turner Sheet Metal, our main goal is to enhance the comfort of your home while making sure that our customers are 100% satisfied. Need your...
Hugoton burning their first timeout. It's their ball with 3:20 to go second quarter. 23-19. Scott City's played Hugoton pretty tough here. Williams now backs in, and Hawkins forces a tough shot as Williams misses it too strong, and it's Austin Tone with the backside board, and now he gets a strip by Deshaun Lewis. Lewis will go up, and that's going to be a foul on Tone, his second. Already Scott City with 9 turnovers and now 5 fouls in the half. I believe it's just a foul on the floor. That is a good call there by the official, not a shooting foul. Although Lewis, give credit to him, he tried to sell it as a shooting foul. Alex Rodriguez in for the first time, replacing Austin Tone. A tough break there as Tone kind of did not see that coming there. Gavin Williams now top to Deshaun Lewis. Guards have played better tonight here for Scott City. 3 minutes to go, first half. Driving in, Bennett kind of bowls his way in, puts up a tough shot. No, and Gus Hawkins grabs his fourth board with the rebound. Bennett with 4 points so far in this first half. Scott City going to inch a little bit closer. Bailey skips it over right side. Alex Rodriguez almost too high, gets it stripped out of his hands by Lewis as he was coming down. It'll still be Scott City ball here with 2:45 to go first half. This is some pretty tough Hugoton defense, but Scott City is hanging in here. 23-19, they trail by 4. They can get it a little closer here. Trying to add to their 4 run. Bailey out high will lob it in high-low to Hawkins. Catches it. Will go up and muscles his way for his 4th point. 23-21. 2:34 to go first half. Scott City with a 6-0 run, and they're back to within 2. Now Bennett drives in and a foul. Be our final foul to give of the half for Scott City. Their 6th of the half. They're going to get that on Dylan Metzger, his first, as Cade Mecklenburger returns to the lineup, replacing Gavin Williams. With 2:28 to go first half. 2-point Hugoton lead with the ball. They'll lob it in to Mecklenburg out top. And now it goes to Riley Riddlesberger. Nice pass underneath for Martin. He has 5 in the period. 25-21 with 2:20 to go. Just kind of flipped it behind his back up off the glass. And Hugoton back up 4 with about 2:12 to go first half. Williams running to the locker room with assistant coach Gentry Slocum for Hugoton. 2:05 to go first half. Bailey up top, trying to direct traffic. Not a lot of movement for the Beavers. And now back to Bailey right side to Metzger at the wing. He'll try a 3. He'll be off on it. Rebound, Hawkins trying to get it. They're going to say last touch by Jackson Rumford, who was in there for the first time. 6'4" freshman. Tough break for Scott City to be Hugoton basketball. Minute 54 to go first half. 4-point Eagle lead with the ball, 25-21. With it now is Riddlesberger as they get it close to getting across. They get it to Carson Bennett. Minute 45 here in the second. Up top now to Isaac Martin, right side. Riddlesberger, no-look pass underneath to Bennett. Flips up the shot. Short rebound, Gus Hawkins. Scott City doing a good job of not fouling that time, just going straight up. Bailey skips it left side to Rodriguez, fumbles of it, picks it up into Rumford, catches it, and a whistle, and we got a foul on the floor. That's Hugoton's first foul, the second, the 4th of the half, with 1:28 to go first half. That's on Cade Mecklenburger's first, the 4th team foul, with 88 first half seconds remaining as Hawkins will trigger it in. As they'll lob it left corner to Lawson Bailey off a screen up top. Now into Hawkins. Boy, a lot of contact and a turnover. In transition to Lewis. He'll jump stop, go up. Stuffed that time by Hawkins, but recovered. And the flip-up shot, no, tipped and out and back in the hands of Isaac Martin. And they'll go up a lot. They're really letting him play. Hugoton the last to touch it. And that'll be turnover number 4 on the Eagles. There's a lot of contact underneath there. And then stolen away in a bad play. Here's Deshaun Lewis, goes up and scores it. His 4th point, 27-21, 1 minute to go first half. Scott City now with 10 first half turnovers. So they're down 6 all of a sudden. 50 seconds to go first half. Left side to Metzger, looking for a screen, gets it poked away, got tripped up. And it's still loose, and now Hugoton with it. We're going to get a timeout before the turnover. 46 seconds to go. Scott City with their 11th turnover of the half. Hugoton burns a 30 with 46.6 to go first half. We'll keep it right here. Basketball tonight brought to you by Scott Pro, also Security, State Bank, Spencer Pest Control, State Farm Insurance, Stevens Veterinary Services, Original Grande, True North Cafe, Turner Sheet Metal, Vogelmore Family Farms, Western Kansas Insurance, Western State Bank, Wheatland Electric, Wheatland Broadband, White's Food Line, and Wendy's. These turnovers are really coming back to haunt Scott City here in this second quarter. Late in the first half especially, they had it to within 2. It's been 4 in a row for Hugoton over the last minute and a half, and it's 27-21. Scott City had it to within 2, but just a little 4-0 run here by the Eagles over the last minute plus. But Scott City's turned it over 3 consecutive times. Inbound into Riley Riddlesberger out of the timeout. So both teams have burned a full and a 30 this half. Right side over to Carson Bennett. Looking for a cutter off a screen. It's 3 straight away. Good. 5th 3 for Riddlesberger, and it's 30-21, their largest lead with 30 seconds to go first half. Riddlesberger has 5 threes in the first half, 15 points to lead all scorers. 23 seconds, Bailey with it, trying to get it into Hawkins through his hands, and Scott City with their 4th consecutive turnover. They're down 9. Hugoton will go for the final shot with 14 seconds to go first half. Riddlesberger with 5 of 7 on threes for 15 points. He has the ball. Gets a screen, good help defense. Now up top to Bennett with 5 seconds. Steps back, fires a tightly contested 3, and he hits it. Hugoton uses a 10-0 run to close out the final 2:20 to go up 33-21 at the break. Bennett had Tarango all over him and still rattled home the 3. Halftime show to begin in 3 minutes. Hugoton up 12 at the break. This is Beaver basketball.
At Turner Sheet Metal, our main goal is to enhance the comfort of your home while making sure that our customers are 100% satisfied. Need your furnace checked for the winter? Call us. Need your air conditioner cleaned for the summer? Our NATE certified technicians are the guys for the job. Turner Sheet Metal, your Bryant authorized dealer in Scott City, can also help you save up to 40% on your heating and cooling costs with a Bryant Evolution system. Call for a free estimate and let us help keep your family comfortable and safe. Turner Sheet Metal, South Highway 83 in Scott City.
Is your dog ungroomed and smelly? Then come on by the new and improved Wagon Wash, located at 501 Jackson Street in Scott City, Kansas. We added on a dog wash for your pet's hygienic needs. There are 6 different modes you can choose from: shampoo, oatmeal conditioner, rinse, odor control, flea and tick, and blow dry. Our facilities are regularly cleaned, and we have a vending machine full of treats for you and your pet. Follow us on Facebook at Wagon Wash Car Wash.
Western State Bank proudly supports Scott Community High School students and athletes as they prepare for another great year of achievements. Just as our students prepare for another successful year, we encourage you to be prepared for whatever life may bring you. Stop in and talk with the knowledgeable staff at Western State Bank, whether it be a new home loan, financing for your business, or any one of our checking and savings account options. We're here to help you. Make sure to check out all of our internet banking options provided at WSBKS.com. Western State Bank, member FDIC. And as always, go Beavers!
It takes more than just the seed to raise a good crop.
It takes the effort of a great team.
It takes the same teamwork and dedication to be successful on the football field.
2 receivers set to be an option play, being handoff to the fullback, Golden. He finds nothing.
Vogelmore Family Farms is proud to be part of Scott Community, where together we raise our most important crop of all, our kids.
White's Food Liner is located at 1314 South Main Street in Scott City, Kansas. They are open daily from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Home delivery is available Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. just by calling 620-872-5854. They are a full-service grocery store offering a wide selection of varieties at affordable prices. Sign up today for their mobile app. Look for it in the app Play Store under White's Food Liner. Don't forget to visit today.
Scott County Hospital is a highly trained team of motivated and compassionate professionals serving the needs of their community. Dr. Matthew Burns is a general surgeon whose specialty is caring for all patients with elective and emergency surgeries. Why travel for hours when you can be seen right here in Western Kansas? Dr. Burns is specially trained in colonoscopy, gallbladder, and laparoscopic surgeries, hernia repair, wound care, and much more. Scott County Hospital. We put our heart in healthcare.
Second quarter to build up a 33-21 lead at the break, and Hugoton goes on 10-0 run to close out the final 2:20 of the first half after Scott City had it to within 23-21, but 5 consecutive turnovers over the last 2 minutes of the first half for Scott City really aided that run for the Eagles to go up by a dozen at intermission. First half scoring for Scott City, they were led by Lawson Bailey, who had a pair of threes with 6, 4 for Gus Hawkins on that second quarter. Ronnie Weathers had a 3-point, he had 3 points in the first half. Austin Tone had a 3-pointer. And then you had Dylan Metzger with 2 and Carter Gooden with 2 and Efren Tranga with a first half free throw. Scott City had 6 fouls, but they had 12 turnovers and just 3 steals, 13 rebounds, 11 defensive, and 2 offensive. For Hugoton, it was Riley Riddlesberger who had 5 threes. He was 5 of 7 on threes in the first half with 15 points. Carson Bennett ended up with 7. He hit about as well of a defended three as you can get right at the end of the first half to push the lead to 12. He had 7. Isaac Martin had 5 second quarter points, 4 for Deshaun Lewis and 2 for Gavin Williams. But Hugoton with just 4 turnovers and 4 fouls, 9 steals. They had 5 defensive rebounds, 4 offensive boards, and a total of 9 rebounds. So 33-21, Scott City down by a dozen here at the break to the number 8 ranked team in Class 3A. We'll take another 3-minute break and come back with the rest of your first half stats and more. This is Beaver Basketball.
For more than 65 years, Tetro has been the region's leader in intelligent, efficient, and budget-friendly plumbing and HVAC. Through pre-construction, intelligent construction services, commercial and industrial service, residential plumbing and HVAC service, the company's values of respect, excellence, and determination can be seen through everything we do. Tetro commits to provide reliable services through team enrichment, training, and technology to be the contractor of choice.
Women at every stage of life want a healthcare experience uniquely theirs, where excellence meets elegance and healthcare is personalized just for you. Scott County Hospital and Scott City Clinic's skilled physicians and nurses will help your family prepare for the birth of your baby. The private, comfortable, secure rooms for labor, delivery, and postpartum care include jacuzzi tubs for pain management during labor. Call Scott City Clinic to set an appointment today. We put our heart in healthcare.
The dedicated team at Norder Supply is passionate about assisting our customers in achieving maximum net return per acre. That is how we define our success. Through unparalleled agronomic advice and best-in-class customer service, You can depend on us to do what is best for your operation. Ask them today about their spot-on service and how it can fill your needs. Norder Supply. Plain talk, exceptional results.
Game for standings in the sub-state. Right now, Scott City sitting in that 6th spot right now, coming into the night here at 8-9. Colby at 7-10. Colby has Ulysses and Cimarron this week to wrap up their season, so that's big in that regards there. Scott City needs to get a win to avoid being the number 7 seed. Right now they're tied actually with Hoisington for the number 5 spot at 8-9, but you have Norton or TMP at 13-3, and looks like they're kind of on their way to being the number 1 seed. Norton at 11-5, and then you have Russell and Phillipsburg both at 9-8, and right now it looks like Russell might be on the leading edge of getting that number 3 spot in the sub-state. Phillipsburg looks like they may hang into the number 4 or number 5. It all depends here. But Goodland right now sitting at 6-12. They are 6-12. Scott City 8-9. So they're only 2 games back, really, 2.5 games back of Scott City of the number 6 spot. So a lot to play for here. Second half officially underway. Scott City's ball with Lawson Bailey, Gus Hawkins, Carter Gooden, Efren Tarango, and Austin Tone. It's Gooden at the foul line. Gets a strip from behind and retrieves it. Scott City down a dozen. Left side to Austin Tone. Hugoton encounters with Deshaun Lewis, Riley Riddlesberger, Carson Bennett, Gavin Williams, and Isaac Martin. Up top with it is Tone with 7:35 to go third quarter. Goes around, tight man-to-man defense, and then Tone will lose the dribble out of bounds on an unforced turnover. That has been killing Scott City tonight, the turnovers. And they just continue to pile up, and Hugoton can try to add to their 10-0 run that they closed out on in the first half. The final 2:20, it's Williams at the foul line, drives in, he gets it stripped, and then I think it went off of Tone last. Tone saying, no, that went off of the leg of Williams, but the official says, nope, it's Hugoton ball. Scott City has not won in this building since 2017 when they won a 1-point overtime affair, 61-60 off a screen for Bennett for 3, good. He picks up from where he left off, 36-21 with 7:13 to go third quarter, and it's now a 13-0 Eagle run dating back to the 2:20 mark of the first half over the last 3 minutes. But Scott City has not attempted a shot since then. Now with it is Hawkins. He'll turn around, leave the shot short. Rebound tipped around and in the hands of Gavin Williams for Hugoton. They're up 15 early third quarter. And now Lewis with it to Isaac Martin. He'll drive in. No look pass out high to Riddlesberger's for a 6-3. Hits it again. 39-21 with 6:41 to go third quarter. Hugoton, it's time for you guys to save those 3-pointers for the next game. Up top, Bailey left side to Tarango. Now lob it into Hawkins, kind of backside. He'll go up strong and leave it. Might have been partially blocked by Mecklenburg, and the rebound to Hugoton. They're on the run. In transition to Martin. He'll spin around and probably got away the walk, misses the shot, but gets his own rebound somehow. Goes up and he's hacked. He'll get 2 free throws. Things starting to unravel here for Scott City in this third quarter with 6:16 to go third quarter. Efren Tarango is second, first team foul of the half, and Carson Bennett's first trip to line, and he's their best free throw shooter. 81% on the year, has 10 points. Hugoton is at 8 threes. But he misses that one. He's a little bit too close, I guess. And Coach Brian Gentry will send in a new 5. Jackson Rumford, Jace Thomas, also Dylan Metzger. Also in there will be Alex Rodriguez and Ronnie Weathers. Second free throw is also no good. He's only missed 7 free throws all year, and Rumford clears the boards his first of the night. 39-21. It's a 16-0 Hugoton run over the last 4 minutes. So we approach 6 minutes to go third quarter. And a lot of that damage has been done behind the three-point arc. Rumford back up top to Metzger, looking to drive in. Can't out high to Weathers. Thomas now right side out high to Alex Rodriguez. Rodriguez with it now high left to Metzger, looking for an alley. Can't find anything. Now to Thomas, a 5:45 to go up top. They go right side to Rodriguez, and now to Metzger. Scott City, not a lot of room there, and then a bad pass and a turnover. 14th turnover, and it's a missed layup. Rebound Rumford. He gets undercut and a foul, and that'll be on Deshaun Lewis's first, their first of the half. So Martin forces Scott City into their 15th turnover. Scott City in a 5-minute drought. Lawson Bailey back in for Alex Rodriguez. Hugoton brings in 3. Griffin Hager. Also Emmett Gaskell, Cade Mecklenburg. Eagles apply man-to-man full-court pressure, up 18 with 5.5 to go third quarter. Inbound into Lawson Bailey back. It goes to Dylan Metzger. Back to Bailey. Stops, holds it. Now he'll take it across the 10-second line. Needs help. Up top to Dylan Metzger. Back to Bailey. Up top, it's Rumford goes left side. The pass to Metzger. Looking to drive in. Now back up top to Thomas. Right side to Rumford looking in. Trying to feed it in, but can't. Now a nice cut. Here's Bailey right down the middle. Will lay it up. Oh, it rimmed out. Rebound tipped it into the hands of Griffin Hager. He did everything right but finish it. With 4:58 to go and an open 3 in and out. That time for Martin, but a rebound underneath going up. Bennett leaves it short. Might have been blocked. The last touch by, they'll say, Scott City. It'll be Hugoton ball. Right now, Scott City getting owned in the glass in the second quarter, 6-1. And now inbound right corner to Carson Bennett. Into Mecklenburg, flips up a hook shot around Rumford, can't get it. And Weathers grabs his first board of the night. Scott City down 18 with the ball on a 6-minute scoring drought. They had it to within 2 with 2.5 to go first half. Metzger trying to end that, and he hits the 3 and hits the deck, and no foul called. Metzger with his 8th triple, 39-24 with 4:28 to go third frame. Up top, driving in is Gaskell. That's a walk. Oh, they're going to call a foul. Oh, no, they're going to call a walk. That's a good call. 5th turnover on Hugoton tonight. Good call by the official. I was going to say that might be a little outlandish if they called the turnover or called the foul. Coach Trey O'Neill didn't like the call, but definitely looked like he walked. It was good pressure by Scott City. 4:18 to go third quarter. Bailey up top. Left side to Metzger, into Weathers, posting up on Mecklenburg. Backs his way in, flips up the shot high up, and it bounces off. Rebound Thomas. He'll get fouled by Riley Riddlesberger, the second team foul. Riddlesberger, actually, that should be his second team foul. 4:08 to go third quarter. Hugoton with a 39-24 lead. Metzger trying to get it in to avoid the 5 count. Will lob it in. Oh, it's stolen away. Trying to get it into Rumford. Scott City already 4 turnovers this period, 16 for the game. They did a better job taking care of the ball the Friday night, but not tonight. And Carson Bennett with points off the turnover. It's a 30-second Hugoton timeout. It's 41-24 with 3:58 here at the midway point of this third quarter. As Hugoton is on an 8-3 run in this third quarter. And an 18-3 run after Scott City had pulled it to within 2. The Beavers will be at Colby tomorrow night. And then host Goodland on the 22nd to wrap up the regular season. As 3:58. And here we go. Scott City with a steal up top. It's Bennett with the layup, and it's a 43-24 score. That time the 17th Beaver turnover. It makes it 43-24. Bennett with 7 in the period, 14 for the game, and a whistle and a foul underneath. 3:40 to go third quarter. So make it a 10-2 run. The foul on Emmett Gaskell is second, team's third, and a new line change in for Scott City with Efren Trango, Austin Tone, Carter Gooden. I guess Weather stays out there. Also in there is going to be Gus Hawkins. They'll lob it into him. Tried to go up to Tone, but didn't. Tone cut differently. Now Hawkins just turn around and put it home at 6 points. 43-26 with 3.5 to go third quarter. Scott City trims the deficit back down to 17. Really only one story tonight for Scott City. That is turnovers. They have 17 of them. But Hugoton's also turned those turnovers into points, and Hugoton is going to turn the ball over. That'll be their 6th error of the night, just their 6th turnover. But also Hugoton with hot three-point shooting. They have hit 8 triples tonight. They're 8 of 15. Scott City's hit 3 as we approach 3 minutes to go, third quarter. It's a 10-5 run in this third quarter for Hugoton, and now it's 3-0 almost up top as, boy, Griffin Hager is just relentless, and a layup for Deshaun Lewis is good and one. 18th turnover, 45-26 with 2:55 to go third quarter. That'll be an effort. Trango is third, team second with 2:55 here in this third. And Lawson Bailey is going to be sent back in for Scott City. For Austin Tone, as Efren Trango is going to stay out there with his 3 fouls. So Deshaun Lewis with his first free throw attempt of the night. Hugoton just 1 of 3. Lewis is 76% free throw shooter. The 5'9" sophomore averages 4 a game, and he has 6 and now 7, and it's now a 20-point game. 2:55 to go third quarter at 46-26. Efren Trango still in the backcourt now to Lawson Bailey. Bailey will take it across. Now stops trying to get it to Weathers, who wraps it around to Hawkins, clears out. Behind to Weathers for a 3. Good. Weathers hits his 4th 3 of the year, 46-29 with 2:36 to go third quarter. There's been some life for Scott City. And now with it up top, it's going to be now right corner to Isaac Martin. And a whistle and a travel out eye, the 7th Hugoton turnover. .208 to go third quarter in the front court goes to Efren Trango. And now up top to Bailey, goes right corner to Gus Hawkins. Interfered right baseline to Ronnie Weathers, who has 6 points, up top to Tarango. And now here is Lawson Bailey, gets it stripped out of his hands, still keeps it alive, and then he's held. And that'll be a foul on Hugoton, their 4th of the half. That'll be on Isaac Martin, his first. 1:45 to go third period. Now underneath, here's right side jumper. Weathers too strong. Gus Hawkins gets the rebound. He's triple teamed and is held by Isaac Martin. That's his second, team's 5th after he grabbed the board. So Gus Hawkins with 6 points and now 6 rebounds tonight with 1:37 to go third quarter. 46-29 Hugoton. They're on a 13-8 run in this third quarter, led by as many as 21. Now into Gooden, he goes up, leaves it short, gets his own rebound, then ripped out of there by Griffin Hager. In transition, Hager goes for the layup. It's good. And it's 48-29. 1:23 to go third quarter. And a foul on Hugoton in the backcourt. Scott City with their 19th turnover after the rebound. Second foul on Griffin Hager, the 6th of the half. Hugoton only had 4 fouls the entire first half. It's a 19-point game. As Trango trying to get it in, finds Gus Hawkins out high. Now into Ronnie Weathers, drives in. He'll take it strong, throws it up, and draws the foul. Nice strong move. Scott City hasn't had a lot of that attacking to the rim by their players tonight. And Weathers will head back to the line. And Emmett Gaskell, this 3rd foul. And that's their 7th on Hugoton this half with 1:17 to go first half. They did a lot of that in the first meeting, especially in the first half against the Eagles back on the 7th of January. As Weathers hits the free throw, he now has 7. And it's 48-30 with 1:17 to go third quarter. As Scott City will bring in a sub for Weathers if he hits this free throw. He has 7, leads Scott City in scoring, and now 8, 48-31. He's really put together back-to-back nice games. He had 9 on Friday night against Holcomb. Weathers is out. In for the first time is Avery Knoll, the 6'1 sophomore, the 11th Beaver to play tonight, as they trap in the backcourt here with 1:15 to go third quarter. 48-31 is your score. Is a 12-point game at half. It's right now at 17. Weaving his way through. Gaskell goes coast to coast and draws the foul and will get 2 free throws. The freshman at 50% on the year will head to the line for 2. The foul on Gus Hawkins, his first. Nope, they're going to call that on the floor, excuse me. 1:07 to go third period. It's a 17-point game, 48-31. Lob up top, almost stolen away by Hawkins. Oh, he does get the steal. He looked like a guard. A nice up and under move. Pump fakes, goes up, banks it, and is fouled. Hawkins, the point guard. 48-33 here with 1:01 to go third quarter. The foul on Cade Mecklenburg is second, third team foul. Hawkins now with the team high 8 with Weathers. And make it 9. 48-35, a 6-0 Scott City run here. Make that 48-34 a 5-0 run. But they're back to within 14 and almost force a turnover. 55 seconds to go third quarter. Lewis and a whistle and a foul. All of a sudden, Scott City with 4 fouls this quarter. It'll be on Avery Knoll his first. 52.5 seconds to go third quarter. Driving in, spin move, Lewis scores it. Make it 50-34. He has 5 of the last 7 here, 45 seconds to go third quarter. And now with the right side is Lawson Bailey. He'll stop and pop a deep 3. Too strong. Rebound, and they're going to get a foul underneath. I believe it's going to be on Scott City. No, it's going to be on Emmett Gaskell. Whoo, my, that's a break for the Beavers. That's Gaskell's 4th foul with 31.9 to go third quarter. Already their 9th team foul of the half. I was thinking they were going to call that on Gus Hawkins. He's to the line for a front end of a 1-1. He has a team high 9. Averages 13 points and 7 boards a game. And is Dylan Metzger replacing Efren Trango. And Metzger's had a nice night scoring. He's been kind of lacking a little confidence shooting, just coming back in, trying to get back into condition. But he's put together 2 field goals tonight for 5 points, trying to get his game back and get back into game shape late in the season. 1-1 for Hawkins. Scott City is 5 of 7, now make it 5 of 8 from line as that short rebound goes to Isaac Martin. 50-34, 20 seconds to go third quarter. Up top with it is Hugoton. That's Griffin Hager. Now to Sean Lewis. He'll drive in strong. Jump stop. Bounce pass right corner to Carson Bennett. He'll pull it back out with 13 seconds to go in the period. 50-34. It's been a 17-13 third quarter run. And almost a 19-13. The fade away for a minute, no. Rebound to Hawkins with 1 second. Ball deflecting up in the air, and they won't get a shot off, and that's the end of your third quarter. Hugoton with a 17-13 run in the third 8 minutes to go up 50-34 as we head to the fourth quarter. Back in a minute. This is Beaver basketball. Beaver basketball. It's Hugoton ball to begin the fourth quarter, up 16. They've led by as many as 20 in this game. Have never trailed. We're tied at 3. 50-34 is your scores. We're back here at Hugoton High School. Up top, here's a screen. Riddlesberger And now left corner, here's Martin for a three. Bounces off of the rebound. Bennett underneath, he'll go up, he's blocked, and they'll get 2 free throws. They'll say the hack was on Carter Gooden, his second, team's 5th. But Hugoton has drained 8 threes tonight, part of their 50-34 lead. The second on Gooden, as I mentioned. 2 free throws for Bennett, and rare misses there. He only had missed 7 free throws coming into tonight. He's missed 3. Hugoton just 2 of 5 at the line. Scott City 5 of 8. Free throw for Bennett, though, is good, and he hits that one. He has now 15. So Riddlesberger and Bennett have 33 of their 51 points with 7:41 to go. Up top with it is Avery. Oh, he double dribbled in an unforced error. 20th turnover. Really, the story of the night is turnovers, and then Hugoton cashing in on points off turnovers. 7.5 to go. Up top goes left side to Riley Riddlesberger, guarded by Noel. Left baseline, Carson Bennett. Williams now in the paint. Here is Bennett going up, flips up, and oh! The circus shot goes and is fouled. 53-34 with 7:22 to go. That's the second foul on Avery Knoll as Austin Tono check in for him. 6 fouls now on Scott City, but Hugoton has now scored the last 5 points in the game and looking to match their biggest lead with a Martin free throw here. Eagles are 3 of 6 and now 4 of 7, and it's 54-34 with 7:22 to go. Man, they have scored the first 4 points of this quarter. Scott City with 20 turnovers. Metzger right corner to Austin Tone trying to clear out and draws a push on Riddlesberger. That's his 3rd, team's 10th, double bonus time with 7:10 to go. So 2 free throws for Austin Tone, who just has 3 points tonight on a first quarter 3. He tied the game up with that 3. He's 76% on the year at the line. Scott City 5 of 8 tonight. And make it 5 of 9. They've missed their last 2. It's 54-34. 7:10 to go. Second charity toss. Tone, that one rolls around and drops home. 54-35 with 7:10 to go. Scott City with their first point of the fourth quarter. Tone with 4. And almost turnover, but in the hands of Deshaun Lewis. He'll weave his way around out top. First minute of the fourth quarter. Scott City can cut the turnovers in half. They'd be a much better team. Here's a Martin 3. Short rebound, Hawkins. His 8th board of the night. Hawkins will take it now over to Lawson Bailey with 6:50 to go. Bailey with it out high, goes right side jumper, way strong that time in the hands of Riley Riddlesberger for the rebound. Bailey with 2 threes tonight and 6 points. A whistle and a tie up, I believe. Haven't seen any signal. Okay, it looks like it is a turnover to Scott City. Hawkins checks out. Weathers in with 6:40 left. 54-35. It's a 19-point Hugoton lead. They've led by as many as 20 as they'll inbound it. Metzger trying to avoid the 5 count, gets it into Bailey. Bailey catches it. Now goes up and under. Jumper too strong. Rebound almost a foul over the back, and Isaac Martin boxes out for the board. Good look for Bailey that time. Just could not connect. 6:28 to go as they weave. Working around left side to Riddlesberger. Off a screen, it's Lewis. He'll try a 3, and he'll be too strong on it. But the rebound to Isaac Martin on the strong miss, and Hugoton resets. 6:15 to go. And a pretty positive, even as a player and as a coach, Trey O'Neill is not lost in this gym. There's a runner, no, for Riddlesberger, and rebound and a foul. Weathers will head to the line to go to try to get double figures here after he collected the board, his 2nd of the night. I guess that's just the 3rd foul on Riddlesberger, but it's team foul number 11 and a half with 6:02 to go. Weathers with 8 points tonight, 3 of 4 at the line. Scott City 1 of 2 in this fourth quarter, 6 of 10 for the game. And make it 7 of 11 as Weathers has 9. 54-36 with 6:02 to go. At Colby tomorrow night, and then a week off for the Goodland Cowboys to wrap up the regular season. Free throw for Weathers, number 2, is also good. 54-37 with 6:02 to go. Hugoton inbounded into Deshaun Lewis. Scott City pressing, but Lewis will weave his way, split the defenders, will take it all the way for the layup and misses it, but he's fouled. Weather's saying that he grabbed his arm, but official's not going to change his call. Ronnie Weathers with his second, and Deshaun Lewis back to line, looking to become the third Eagle in double figures tonight. Riddlesberger's 6 threes and 18, 15 for Bennett, and now 10 for Deshaun Lewis. 55-37 with 5:54 to go. Jace Thomas, Efren Tarango in for Scott City. Also Gus Hawkins in there as well. It's one of these games where Scott City can learn a lot from, as Lewis now with 11 makes the free throw, 56-37. The 12-0 run, and actually the 16-0 run in the late second, early third quarters has really been the story of the night here. Bailey with it, lobs it into Hawkins. He'll catch it. Backs his way in on Williams. Goes up strong, leaves it short. Got his own rebound, gets fouled going up, and Lewis fouls. And 2 free throws coming up here for Gus Hawkins, who's inching toward a double-double. The second fell into Deshaun Lewis. Hawkins with 9 on the night. He has 9 points and 9 rebounds. And, he left that one short. 2 Eagles to check in, Emmett Gaskell and then Isaiah Harris, the 6'2 sophomore, in for the first time. Hugoton has a plethora of guards. They can rotate. And Hawkins misses both of those. He's missed his last 3 free throws. Rebound to Carson Bennett, who has his 4th of the night. 19-point game, under 5.5 to go. Isaiah Harris with it around the perimeter up top. Now to Emma Gaskell. Flips it back to Harris. High to Bennett. Ball fake, drives in, jump stop. Shot blocked there, but right in the hands of Harris, who grabbed the rebound off the Bennett miss. The block by Hawkins. Now to Harris. Up top, it's Isaac Martin driving in, jump stop. May have gotten away the walk, misses the layup, but gets his own rebound off the deflection, and Hugoton with the third crack at it. Williams steps back, takes it down to Hawkins, backs his way in, out high. Now to Emma Gaskell, 4:58 to go, 56-37. Hugoton with a 19-point lead. Scott City playing man-to-man defense. Left side to Harris. Gets a screen up to the top, just inside the arc. Now to Carson Bennett, right side. He'll take it all the way. His layup is good. No good. Oh, my, a late whistle and a foul. That was well after the well off the shot and on the rebound. Gus Hawkins with a foul, 8th team foul, and I believe it's a 2-shot foul here for Carson Bennett, who has 15 points. He is just 1 of 4 at the line, and now was 2 of 5, and makes it a 20-point game, 57-37, 4:42 to go. Second free throw, also good, 58-37. That's their largest lead. So he has 17 points, still second high on tonight. He had 28 in the first minute, got a whistle. We got an official timeout here with 4:42 left. Don't know what that was all about, but Scott City still keeps possession of the ball. Jace Thomas high to Weathers, almost lost it, but kept alive. Bailey back to Weathers. Left side, here's Efren Tarango looking in. He'll lob it into Hawkins, catches it, guarded by Williams, backs his way in, spin move, pivots, goes up, bank shot, 11th point. 58-39, 4:21 to go. So Hawkins into double figures, and Scott City traps, almost forced the turnover. Now breaking it is Emmett Gaskell looking to drive in, backs out. 4:10 to go, 58-39, Scott City up top to Carson Bennett. Left side to Gaskell. Gaskell guarded now by Weathers at the midway point of this fourth quarter. Drives in, and a foul on the floor by Weathers. That's his 3rd, and the team's 9th with 4:01 to go. This has kind of turned into a foul fest here in the second half, both sides. 1-1 here for Emmett Gaskell. This is our final 1-1 of the night as Hugoton brings in Griffin Hager, also Cade Mecklenburg to the lineup. Gavin Williams also in there in front of the 1-1. Oh, that should be a dead ball. It did not draw iron. And so Scott City will get the ball off the inbounds. Although, I think Scott City would have preferred just to take it on the run, but that won't be the case. Midway point, fourth quarter. Bailey with it in the backcourt, 58-39 your score as he brings it across. Stops now to Gus Hawkins, who has 11 points and 9 boards. Rebound away from a double-double. Tarango now to Weathers, right side to Bailey. Bailey lobs into Gus Hawkins. Great position, goes up and scores it. He sneaks that one in. 58-41 with 3:40 to go. Hawkins with a baker's dozen. Scott City with 2 in double figures. Weathers with 13. Weathers with 10, Hawkins now with 13. Gaskell weaves his way through. 3:25 to go to the left corner. Now lob to Mecklenburg. Backing on to Hawkins. Kicks it up top to Griffin Hager. He'll drive in. Shot blocked by Tarango, but they'll get him for his 4th foul with 3:18 to go, and Hager will get 2 free throws. 10th team foul on Scott City as Coach Brian Gentry sends 3 to the scorer's table. Hager first trip to line, 67% on the year. The Eagles have shot a ton of free throws in this fourth quarter. 2, 4, 6, 7. They are 6 of 7 in this fourth quarter, make it 6 of 8, and now 6 of 9. 58-41, your score, 3:18 left. Also, Dylan Metzger, Carter Gooden, Austin Tone in for Scott City. All right, Hawkins stays in there. 3:18 to go, as does Lawson Bailey. You have Isaiah Harrison also in there for the first time. Alexis Jimenez, a 5'10 sophomore for Hugoton. Second free throw is rattling around home, 59-41 with 3:18 to go. So Hager with his first free throw, he has 3 on the night. 3 points all in the second half. Metzger still in the backcourt with a 3:10 to go. And that'll be a whistle. Oh, they're going to call a charge. Metzger's second foul, 11th team foul. Some of the Liberal Redskin players coming to watch this game are going to go home early and do their homework for tomorrow. 3:08 to go, maybe. 59-41 as Liberal does take on Hugoton tomorrow night. Right side over to Emmett Gasket. He'll drive in. Dish it left corner. It's a 3 for Jimenez. Too strong. Rebound, Lawson Bailey. 2:50 to go. Bailey to take it into the front court for Scott City. Left side. Up top to now to Carter Gooden. Backs his way in. Lost the dribble and stolen away, but they'll save before the steal was completed. Griffin Hager was out of bounds. Timeout for Coach Brian Gentry. It's a full. We'll take it as well. 2:41 remaining in this one. It's 59-41. Hugoton back in a minute. This is Beaver basketball. This is Beaver basketball.
Circle C Farms is family owned and operated. They offer a complete line of top quality farming services. Circle C Farms is now offering grid sampling and precision fertilizer applications. They have the right equipment for your job, and as always, they bring you tomorrow's technology to today's farming. So stop on by and visit with Steve and Ted about your needs, or just give them a call at 620-872-3299. Circle C Farms is a proud sponsor of the Beaver Broadcasting Network.
Pro Health Chiropractic.
2:41 left in this one. It's 59-41. Hugoton with the 18-point lead. Scott City with the ball out of the Beaver timeouts. Carter Gooden with it. And a 3 in the left corner. Too strong for Lawson Bailey. Rebound backside for Hugoton in transition. Here's Jimenez. Oh, he'll be fouled on the floor. He'll get 2 free throws as he was in transition. With 2:30 to go, Bailey will foul for the first time tonight. 2:30 to go. Alexis Jimenez, a 5'10 sophomore. This is a very young Hugoton team. Only 2 seniors, and it's their 2 big players, and Jimenez misses the first of 2 free throws. And this is kind of a rebuilding year for the Eagles, but they have
bought in early and often to this program, and Jimenez hits the free throw to make it 60-41 with 2:29 to go. Now Metzger gets it stripped out of his hands on the 21st Scott City turnover. In transition, layup good for Hager. He has 5, 62-41 with 2:18 to go. Into the front court here with 2:10 to go. Austin Tone, no foul, keeps the possession. Well, maybe for the time being, we're going to get a tie-up, and it'll be a turnover. The 22nd Scott City error of the night with 2:08 left. In is going to be Alex Rodriguez, and Avery Knoll. Out will be Lawson Bailey and Dylan Metzger as we approach 2 minutes to go. 62-41 also back in Isaiah Harris. A whistle and a foul away from the ball, a push-off. That'll be Hugoton's 9th turnover of the night and their 13th foul of the half. As they'll bring back into Sean Lewis. And McGaskill will foul out. He was held scoreless tonight, the 6'1 freshman. 2 minutes to go. It's Tone to inbound and in. We've got a whistle and a foul. And they'll say no will shoot free throws coming up. The foul on Alexis Jimenez, his first. 2 minutes to go, 62-41. In front of the two, first one misses. Hugoton has won 9 of the last 12 coming into tonight. Now be 10 of the last 13 as Noah will get another one who was 75% of the line, and varsity played 3 or 4 prior to that free throw. He's now 3 of 6, and the rebound goes to Jimenez. 62-41, minute 55 left. It's 11-7 fourth quarter run for the Eagles. It was 50-34 after 3. They've never trailed in this one. Scott City has to quick turnaround. Will go to Colby tomorrow night. They almost get the steal out high. Still fight for it, and we're going to get a tie, but it'll be Hugoton's ball. No correction, Scott City's ball. The 10th Eagle turnover tonight. 98 seconds left in this one. And sometimes after a tough loss like this, a quick turnaround may be the best medicine, and that's going to be a travel, I think, on Tone. Oh, no, they're going to say a push. And so Tone will get a couple of free throws. They're going to get Griffin Hager with his 3rd foul with 1:32 to go. Austin Tone, 1 of 2 from the line tonight. He has just 4 points, averaging 7.5 a game. Free throw is good. 62-42 with 1:32 to go. He is 2 of 3 in this fourth quarter at the line. And make it 2 of 4. That one rimmed halfway in and out, and the rebound to Isaiah Harris. Scott City struggled a bit at the line in this fourth quarter. 4 of 8. They are 9 of 16 for the game. Minute 15 to go. High right, it goes to Alexis Jimenez. Jimenez will kind of get a screen. Now left side to Deshaun Lewis. Lewis will hand it off to Isaiah Harris. Final minute of this one, right side to Griffin Hager. Hands it off to Jimenez. He'll drive in, kick it left side to Lewis. Lewis will penetrate. Now left side. Here's Jimenez. Back out high to Lewis. Right corner, here's a 3 for Hager. Short rebound in the hands of Mecklenburg. And another crack at it for Hugoton. They have also dominated the glass here in this second half for the rebounding. And now driving in, Mecklenburg will lay it up and scored and is fouled. His first points of the night, 64-42 with 41.4 to go. Carter Gooden's 3rd foul. 41.4 left. Thomas will check in for Austin Tone, and the Beavers are going to get to 8-10 on the year. Or will fall to 8-10, excuse me. And a couple of tough games here coming up, and Scott City will have must-win games their next 2 games of the year. Mecklenburg leaves the free throw short. Rebound to Alex Rodriguez here with 35 seconds to go. 64-42. This is a 31-21 second half run for Hugoton. Avery Knoll, right corner end to Weathers, catches it, kind of leans the shoulder in, fade away, bounces off
Rebound goes to Isaiah Harris. 18 seconds to go. And Hugoton will just hold it out here, and they will split the season series with Scott City. And they will stay undefeated in league play at 4-0. Yeah, 2 seconds, 1 second, and that'll be it. Final score, Hugoton 64, Scott City 42. Eagles have now won 10 in a row. They're 13-3 on the year, 4-0 in the league. Scott City drops their third straight game. They're now 8-10 on the year and 2-2 in the conference. Post-game show to begin after this 3-minute timeout. This is Beaver basketball.
Centers of Southwest Kansas focuses on overall health for the entire body. Dr. James Yeager strives for the best possible health for his patients the natural way. Whether you're looking for back pain relief, through manual or computerized adjustments, or through therapy, to lose a few pounds, a healthier water alternative, or an aqua massage, come see Dr. Yeager and his trusted staff in Scott City or Garden City. To set up an appointment,